me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, guys.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you, bro.
Right. Good, good.
Yes.
You star boy, hello. What the fuck? You're a captain as well?
The fuck, bro? Yeah,
Bro, I wanted to pick you, bro. What the fuck?
bro. Fucking, you can't see my name in the player list. Come on.
Bro, I'm forced to be the captain because of Abhinay.
Fuck, okay.
He literally told me like a couple of hours ago that I'm the captain. I'm like, what the
Yeah, I guess the main reason is ARP.
fuck?
டேய் கேக்குதா
Mama was also Sahib. Mama was also.
I literally highlighted your name in yellow to pick you. I highlighted like so many players, and now you're the captain.
தனுஷ் இஸ் இன் டிமாண்ட்
So there are like how many players? 175? 179 players.
No. Oh, yeah, 180 something.
So how many players per team? We are auctioning 15.
14
13 to
days
14.
கேட்னா
Okay,
Yeah,
total
ARP will
15.
come now. Let's see.
So some will get all unsold.
மைக் செக் தனுஷ் கேக்குதாடா
Yeah, bro.
ஓகே
It's 13 to 14, bro.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Maya, bro.
Yes.
எப்படி bro இருக்கீங்க?
இவரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேனேஜர்ல இல்லையே, நீங்களும் மூவி மேனேஜர்ல போட்டாங்களா ப்ரோ இப்போ?
நான் எவ்வளவுதான் first
Welcome guys. In the
is Rajanidhi
mini
playing?
auction നടക്കുകയാണ് SAFA
who's Rajanidhi?
അതിനു
Which guy?
വേണ്ടിയുള്ള
Where is he?
ഓപ്ഷൻ ടൂർണമെന്റ് ആണ്.
You don't know Rajanidhi?
ഇതൊക്കെ പ്ലെയർ ലിസ്റ്റ് ആണ്, ഓരോ പ്ലെയർ ലെവലിലാണ്, അവരുടെ പൊസിഷൻ ആണ്. ഇവരൊക്കെ
He's from
പല
Chennai as
ടീമുകൾക്ക്
well.
വേണ്ടി
OG
കളിച്ച ആൾക്കാരാണ്. ടയർ
Chennai striker.
റെപ്രസെന്റ്സ് ഓരോ പ്ലെയർ ക്വാളിറ്റി. ടയർ 1 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഏറ്റവും
Whoa.
ഹൈ ക്വാളിറ്റി പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്.
Don't disclose the information, bro. The fellow Dhanush will take Chennai guys.
I'll go behind Sahib. Whenever he's bidding, I'll go behind him. That's it.
What the fuck?
It is like that now. Like anyone can bid, or you have only one chance to bid.
No, where were the rules? I didn't see the rules.
The manager chat.
Manager chat they posted.
There
But
was
the
some
rules how to bidding and all.
No,
there?
not that. The normal rules like what's the amount each.
I guess they'll explain before we start.
Okay.
That he has put it somewhere. I seen, bro.
Yeah. Here put.
Two
Can
page.
bid increments
Two
of 2
pages.
million up to bid value of 100 million. Tier 1 is 100 million, Tier 2 70 million, Tier 3 40 million, Tier 4 10 million. Oh my god.
Where is that one?
Where is it written?
Manager chat.
Managers chat.
I thought Abhinay was the cap. Then
Yeah,
they
he
said
forced me to be the cap. Once I
forced
create this
me-
team, I will exit the group and give it to Vinay.
Guys, just give us 5 minutes. We'll just start in 5 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What's the budget that every team
1.5
has?
bill.
1.5 billion.
1.5 bill.
Bill. Yeah.
Bill.
Oof, crazy.
Hi Pumba, welcome to the stream.
So who's taking the big shots will come to know.
I need to create an Excel formula to make it easy.
You are an analyst then.
No. I'm asking ChatGPT to create a macro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smart analyst. Where is that Excel file I used to have?
Huh.
Auction. No. In the auction നടക്കാൻ പോവാണ് guys. Auction. Mini auction.
2-day auction, huh?
Yeah, 2 days.
So they can finish it in 1 day.
Managers will be provided with a budget of 1.5 billion or 1500 million currency units to acquire players during the auction. Okay, let me create a formula then.
Hey bro, stop copying bro. What the fuck bro?
Everyone, na?
I already.
Three more managers have to come, right?
How many teams are there actually? 10, 11.
There are 14 teams.
14 teams. Wow. Nice.
Faraz, can you just check who else is yet to join?
कौन ब्रो?
कौन बाकी है एक बार चेक करना.
अच्छा ओके. राज
Done, I
भाई
guess we have
1
14.
2
I guess.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12.
Not no. Yes.
ओ माय गॉड साहिब मामा.
Oh, Mama, you're not the captain, right?
No, I'm just for auction.
Nice.
Tough. Yeah, Raj is owning a cab. He's a manager.
राज भाई.
यस इधर ही हूँ.
I hope you're not at any
नहीं
गरबा party.
आज घर पे हूँ. आज घर पे हूँ. नहीं आज घर पे हूँ. नहीं आज तो घर पे ही हूँ मैं.
चलो.
दोनों दिन
yet to
इनफैक्ट
join.
आज एंड कल.
I'm probably.
Sumer is left, right?
I'm here, dude. I'm here.
अच्छा या अच्छा या भी रूल्स बता दे मतलब जो भी नेसेसरी है
एक
start the
बार-
stream.
एक बार just check if all 14 manzels are, then I'll explain the rules.
Okay.
I hope all the captains have the access to type in that channel.
Yeah, just check that, boys.
In our own channel, or was it?
This is
So there
auction.
would be a separate auction channel wherein you can bid. So just see if you are able to access it.
No, in this 1 second.
In this chat channel?
Yeah. I see a lot of messages. Yeah, from caps.
Which a manager's chat. Okay, I thought the voice chat, this auctions, open chat.
This one? Welcome to auction. This is one?
Right.
अरे
So this is where all the action is going to happen tonight.
Where welcome to auction.
So
Hi.
we have to put the numbers here.
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, that is nice. Yeah. കുംഭ ബ്രോ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു സുഖമാണോ ഇന്ന് കുറച്ച് സമയമെടുക്കും ഓപ്ഷനൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത്
Faraz just called
സമയമാവും.
Sagar, no?
Separate channel for auction.
Sagar Rao.
Yeah, I think
मैं
he
बोल
didn't
रहा
know the auction was
हूँ.
today.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
SUHM അതെന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
Maybe
ഇത്
it's
സാധാരണ
not-
IPL
this
ഓപ്ഷൻ
guy
പോലെ
here?
ഫുട്ബോൾ ഓപ്ഷൻ. ഇത് ഫുട്ബോൾ ഗെയിമാണ്. പ്രോ ക്ലബ്സ്
Yeah, guys,
AFC
yeah.
പ്രോ ക്ലബ്സിന് വേണ്ടി പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ മേടിക്കാനുള്ള സംഭവം.
Yeah.
ഇത് വിഷയമാകും.
Which one? Sorry. Maya. This one. Okay, I think everyone's joined except Sagar.
ഹലോ ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കാവോ? Can you hear me now? വോയിസ് ഓക്കെ ആയോ? ഞാൻ മൈക്ക് ദൂരെ വെച്ച് സംസാരിച്ചു. ഹലോ കേൾക്കാമോ? ഹലോ കേൾക്കാമോ? കേൾക്കാം. എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കാം.
Faraz?
हाँ bro. ARP.
Sagar's joining, right?
Sagar is here, bro. I think. He told me he's joining in like 30 seconds. He's joining.
Okay.
ARP.
No, Adi.
Go live कर दे.
Bro, who is this? I am True Blue.
Milton R9.
Okay.
It's me, Milton.
Cool, bro. Cool.
अच्छा, Faraz,
Yeah, bro.
are you guys doing the auction as per the Excel which was shared? उसी sequence में कर रहे हो या कैसे कर रहे हो?
नहीं bro. अभी क्या है इतना ऐसे फिर भाई पिक ही कर लो ना भाई
Be
तुम लोग.
random. Come on,
बता दे
give
मैं
me-
तेरा प्ले तेरा 11 ही बता दे फिर ऐसे करना है तो. नहीं bro, there are sets like there will be random sets and like we'll be like
I'll just
sharing
explain the rule in two.
Yeah, like once Sagar will join, ARP will.
I'm here, bro.
ഹലോ സാഗർ ബ്രോ.
Adi, उस PC में है, एक second.
Hello.
Doing good.
Okay,
ഇത്രയും
Sagar,
പേരുണ്ട്.
you're here, right?
14 ടീമുണ്ട്. 14
Okay.
പേരെ മാക്സിമം എടുക്കാം ഒരു ടീമിന്. ഈ കാൽക്കുലേഷനൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഭ്രാന്തിറങ്ങും. നമ്മൾ 14 പ്ലെയർ എടുക്കണം അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇത്രയും പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ഒരാളെ ഉള്ളൂ രജിസ്റ്റർ.
Hello.
ഹലോ.
Yeah, Sagar is here, huh?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
No, I'm just informing him.
Okay, so all managers are yours. I'll just explain the roles quickly. So all the players are divided into tiers. Okay, so there's a different prices for each tier. Tier 1 will start at 100 million, tier 2 at 70, tier 3 at 40, and tier 4 at 10. So there's a auction chat. Can everyone see that chat? Like a auction text channel?
Yeah, but we don't have permission to send messages in this chat.
Uni, can you just check into that?
That is the VC text channel. There's a separate text channel for auctions.
No, not the text channel of this
Send a
specific
text,
VC.
bro.
Like there's a
That's
different.
I've just sent a hi in that
Yeah.
text channel.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the where all the bidding will happen. So Adi will post the player. So there's going to be a randomizer. So all the players are divided into 3 sets. Each set will consist players of all 4 tiers. So players from each set are going to go into a randomizer, and then the randomizer is going to give a name. Adi will copy paste that name into the text channel, which will have the player name and the position, and we'll have to bid accordingly. He'll also mention which tier the player is and the starting price of that player.
Okay.
Everyone's able to see the chart, right?
So we're not going by the order of the tier, so it's random. It can be any tiers who's going to.
No.
Yeah, it's so all tiers are basically like that tier 1, tier 2,
Shuffle.
tier 3, and tier 4. All these 4 tiers will be in one set. So there are 3 sets in this auction. And it won't come in like tier 1, tier 2. It's the order is random.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Like for example, we have 180 players, so like we'll have an average of 60 players ka one set, which will include a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, like that. So 3 sets of 40 players like that. Just an example.
So the minimum number of players you will have to select in the auction is 13 players, including the captain, and you can select up to a maximum of 14. And up to like the bid value of 100 million, you can bid in increments of 2 million. Suppose 20 million, 22, 24, 26. But if the bid crosses 100 million, then your next bid has to be at 105 million. A bid of 102 million will not be valid.
Yeah.
And once a bid is placed, it cannot be retracted.
Are these rules written somewhere? Like it gets
Yeah,
confusing at.
it's written in the manager's chart, bro. Can you just check that?
Okay.
Auction.
What about
Pro
if there
clubs
is
auction.
a typo error by someone in the bid?
Yeah.
You can correct it, bro, if it's like very obvious typo error.
No, bro. Let's see. Like, if there is a
You said-
scenario like if you have if you have bid for some player, and like in our screen, like in Adi's screen where he's streaming, if the bid is coming after the countdown has been completed, then and in your screen, like before one, like if you put the bid, so you have to share us a screenshot of your screen, okay? Because this is there is a
Faraz, he's asking
possibility of
about a typo. Like suppose instead of 30 million, he bids 300
no.
million.
You have to take care of that, bro. Like. Obviously, like if the bid is going on for 100 million, if you type like 30 or 40, that is understandable. Like just make sure you.
No, that is one question. I was like, you the incrementals. In case you said incrementals of 2 million, someone wrongly puts 31 or 33 in between of the incremental values. So the next person who's going to bid will get the priority, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like whoever is following the.
scenario.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just explain scenario. Suppose like Mehdi bids for
സാധാരണ IPL auction
100 million right now, and then Maya bids for 102 and Mukesh bids for 105. The 105 bid
The
will
real
be
life players
valid and not the 102. Wait, I'll
That's
just
what my
explain that
question.
again. 1 second. I'll just explain that again. Suppose Mehdi puts 100 million and Maya puts 102 million, and the countdown is done. The player will get sold to Mehdi because a bid of 102 million is invalid. Because he has to bid 105, not 102.
Okay, either the case, or else if another one guy comes and puts at 105, so he will get the
you will
player.
get the player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Noted. So the guy gets only one chance to put their bids.
No, we'll obviously
Yeah.
warn them if someone is putting the invalid value. We'll obviously
Yeah.
warn them, but if he's not changing, then it's going to the another player.
Okay.
So if everyone can see my screen, I am streaming right now. Please check if your team name is correct and is properly aligned with your
Just
with the
check
manager
your
name.
names. Just check your names and
Yeah.
Right.
1 second.
I think साहब का पूरा नाम नहीं है. आदि
नहीं
डेलुलु.
मेरा डेलुलु डाल दिया है. साहब डाल दो SAHIB.
इसकी जगह डेलुलु की जगह
SAHIB.
Okay.
Hello. Just to confirm, right? If the price is below 100 million, the increments are of 2 million each, and once we cross 100 million, we have to increment 5 million, right?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
put
105.
Mukesh only. No. The name
Where? Okay.
And
for the ball roll. Yeah, ball roll.
it's just a couple of more things. You cannot buy more than 4 players from your previous team or any team for that matter. Just make sure of that when you're bidding for your players. And secondly, when the auction starts, make sure everyone is on mute and just typing on the relevant chat.
Okay.
Yeah, just
One
make sure
question.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So the 4, including me, for example, if
No,
I'm playing for
manager's not.
a.
No, excluding
Manager's
the
not
manager.
included. Excluding the manager.
Excluding the manager.
I
So
will
it's
warn
a 5
obviously
people.
if
ഇവരൊക്കെ
yeah,
ഒരാൾക്കാരാണ് ബ്രോ.
Oh.
ടൂർണമെന്റ് നടത്തുന്ന ആൾക്കാർ.
you can buy
ഒരു
5
മാനേജർ.
players from your team.
My team is
Oh.
team
You can
level.
buy
Noted.
4 players from your team, but you can buy 5 including. I mean, you are already from your team, so excluding the manager, you can buy 4.
So basically, in a team, there can only be 5 players from a same team, right?
Same team. It doesn't
Yes.
matter
No,
that it's your team or other's team.
It's 5 if it's including a manager. Otherwise, it's 4. Suppose
Yeah.
You cannot have 4 players who played together in SAFA season 3 in your team.
എന്റെ ടീമിന്റെ
More
പേര്
than 4.
Apostles from the Sky. ഒരു ആനിമേ.
It doesn't matter from which team the
ഇനിസുമ 11
captain
ഒരു
is from.
ആനിമേയുടെ.
Yeah, which team?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Doesn't
Like if
matter
you are playing for suppose Rikers, then you can obviously buy 4 player maximum, and you can't also buy another 4 player from more than 4 player from another team as well. Like suppose MB, you can buy 5 players from MB as well. So it doesn't matter which team it is. The maximum number limit is 4 just.
And during the auction, just make sure that you guys are all on mute. And if you have any questions, then please go ahead and ask. But most of the time, just try to be on mute, and we'll conduct the entire auction on the chat itself.
How long will the auction be for? I mean, how many hours are we expecting?
We are
Yeah.
expecting at least 3 hours, 9:30 to 12:30.
Also, Uni, just let everyone know the timing of each player. Like how long we'll wait for the bid.
That will be obviously if the bid is going on, then obviously we can't stop the bid. But as soon as there's a delay in the bid, the countdown will start from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and players sold. So just be wary of that. When you're bidding, you're not taking too much of time because we don't want you guys to stay for long, and we don't want us to stay for long. So as soon as we can complete it, at least 2 sets, because this auction will be conducted tomorrow as well. We can't complete all 3 sets today. So just be quick with your response on the chat when you're bidding.
Sure.
Okay. I think we're good to start.
Can you send the chat link again? I cannot find the area where we have to send.
Yeah, sure. I'll tag every manager there. So you should be able to see it.
Uni, just do one thing, na, just clear the chat, na, like when we go live, we'll ask to type hi, so like everyone can see who all are the managers. Yeah.
അപ്പോൾ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് പറയാം. ഇതെല്ലാം പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ്. ഫിഫ
Also, guys,
പ്രോ ക്ലബ്സ് എന്ന്
suppose
പറയും. ഓരോ
you
ആൾക്കാർ
did
ഓരോ
a
പ്ലെയർ
bid in
കളിക്കും.
the
അപ്പം ഞാൻ
auction channel, but for
14
internet
പ്ലെയറിനെ
issues, it's
മേടിക്കണം.
not showing. So just not
ഓരോ
hesitate
പ്ലെയറിനെ
to tell in the
4
VC as
ടയർ
well that I've
കാറ്റഗറി ആയിട്ട്
already did a bid, but it's not showing.
ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓരോ ലെവലാണ്. ടയർ 1 പറഞ്ഞാൽ ടോപ്പ് പ്ലെയർ, ലൈക്ക് റേഡിയൻ പ്ലെയർ, അങ്ങനെ. ടയർ 2 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ
to start if no one has any
ഡയമണ്ട്,
other
പിന്നെ
questions.
ഗോൾഡ്, പിന്നെ സിൽവർ, അങ്ങനത്തെ പ്ലെയേഴ്സ്.
Yeah, just make sure everyone can see the chat channel. Like that's important. I think someone said right now like he can't see the.
Yeah, if
channel.
every manager can put a thumbs up on the chat.
അപ്പോൾ ഓപ്ഷൻ നടക്കാൻ പോവാണ്.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I have to build a team of 14.
Yeah,
14.
all done.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're good to go. Adi.
Just a
Adi,
second.
let's go.
I've got some
Blanco, you
messages.
take over, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Currently busy on Bumble. Give me a second.
Adi, the sheet you shared with me, it's just a copy, right?
Just a copy, yeah, offline.
Okay. I deleted all the other files.
Chalega. Okay.
And can you just tag the rules area where the rules are written? Like tier 1 is how much and
Yeah.
That was there in the
It's in
manager
the manager chat, I believe.
Yes. Where is?
Yeah, just tag the rules channel. I mean, just in the manager chat. Yeah, already copied it. Yeah.
ഇത്രയും ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്.
अभी मैसेज आना सबका सही है.
nothing is there in rules and regulation. Shows empty.
मैनेजर चैट पे भेजा था.
Okay.
Total 179 players ഉണ്ട്. 169 will get sold.
Send the rules picture
10
in the
പേര്
rules and
unsold ആവും.
regulation channel again.
10 പേര് unsold ആവും.
Just make a copy from the manager chat.
അല്ല, അൺസോൾഡ് ആവാൻ ചാൻസ് ഇല്ല. 14 ടീമുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് അവർക്ക് മേടിക്കാം. 14ാമത്തെ പ്ലെയർ ആയിട്ട് മേടിക്കാം. ഞാൻ 14 പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന് മേടിക്കാം. Everyone will get sold, so it's fine.
यार गाइस स्टार्ट करते हैं. 15 मिनट वैसे ही हो गए.
और रूल सही है. उसका है.
The rules are in the rules and regulation channel.
Rules and regulation. Yeah. Okay. Are the commentators ready?
Yes.
Blanco, you are right.
അവിടെ മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തു. ഇനി നമുക്ക് സംസാരിക്കാം.
एक बार 1 2 3 चेक कर ले. तेरा आवाज कम आ रहा है.
Blanco, you are there now, bhai. I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Like you guys can mute yourself, huh, boys. Like all the managers.
स्क्रीन विजिबल है मेरा अच्छे से? कंफर्म कर दो एक बार.
हाँ bro.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Switching over to the main screen. मैं countdown दूंगा. SAFA auction live. I'm going live in 3, 2. दोबारा करते. हेलो, किधर गायब हो गए? आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
भाई तेरा 3 2 1 सुनाई नहीं दिया हम लोग को.
हेलो.
I didn't hear the countdown.
Yeah.
Sorry.
अब आ रहा है ना? ठीक है, चलो. Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the highly anticipated SAFA auction mini tournament. The stage is set, the managers are ready, and today history will be made. This is where strategy meets excitement. Over the next few hours, managers will battle it out to assemble their dream teams, all within a tight budget, of course. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, every bit is going to count a lot, and every decision is going to matter a lot. So we have got some of the best talents lined up across 4 different tiers, and managers will have to be sharp with their bids to secure the best deals. Alongside me today is my co-commentator Faraz, who goes by the name Axel Blaze, a well-known person in the community, a great friend of mine. How are you, Faraz?
Hi bro, thank you for having me. And yeah, man, like one of the most anticipated tournament for SAFA and like how it's been in past, and like everyone knows what it brings to the table and like how excited people are about it. So yeah, like we have our managers ready, and we apologize for our like slight delay. Like we were just facing some technical issues. We are gathering managers, but now we are ready. And yeah, I think we can just go ahead with some key rules for the viewers, Blanco, and I think we can go ahead then.
Course, and I think the rules are quite simple. Managers have a budget of 1.5 billion. Uh, all the players are categorized into 4 tiers: tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. And once a bid is placed, of course, there's no going back. So all the players will come on your screen one by one, and the managers will have to obviously bid for them on the chat. And let's see who's able to make a great team out of this tournament.
Yes, man. Obviously. So, like Adi, like, can we know when we can begin and how much time do we need? Because I cannot wait
I'll
to
start on your
start. Man.
I'll start on your call.
Okay.
Right. Okay, and with that, we have the very first name to pop on our screen. It is X Thunder 8. Of course, a great player. I've known him for very long. He was part of Thugs in season 1, and he has also played for Phoenix in the past. And
Yeah.
of course, a great player. A very versatile player, if I may say, can play almost anywhere.
Yes.
And can we have
Like
the
one
bits
of
for
the
him?
yes, one of like even he was a manager in like a last to last draft, and he did pretty well. He has a he's a very good team. He's a very good player. Like he listens to the manager, and as Blanco, so like he's very versatile. So yeah, captains, I think we can go for the bits. So it's tier 3, so it's 50 million, right, Adi? The bid starts from 50.
I think it starts from 40 million,
40
if I'm
million.
not
Okay.
wrong. Yeah.
clear
So can we have the bits for
Okay.
Thunder?
So here we have Sahib. So Inspector Butthole is going for it. So bids will be in the multiples of 2 till 100, and after 100, like we will go in multiples of 5.
Okay,
And
so
the countdown has started.
right,
So this is the
and
countdown
currently
manager.
Guy
You
at the
guys have
gig
to be
gamer is winning it with
starter
42
that is
million.
invalid.
Again, the countdown starts. Guy at the gig with 46 million. Can we have any more bids for Thunder?
Come on, guys. Let's not sleep on him just because he came early. Like he is a very good player, and only multiples of 2. Sagar bhai. So we have to go for 48.
And I think the countdown has ended. So with that,
Yes.
I think Thunder is sold to Sagar for
Yes.
the price of 47 million.
No, no,
I
no,
think
no.
no for I
Yeah.
think it went to Prashant with 46 because 47 is an invalid bid.
Okay, in that case, I think we will have to go back and it will be Prashant who takes
Yeah, it
Thunder.
has to be Prashant because it was an invalid bid at 47. So hard luck, Sagar bhai. Just be careful from the next time.
Right. You do not want to mess up while you type, and this can happen. So this is a lesson for all the managers going forward. Please be careful whenever you are bidding.
Cool. So I think
All
we
right.
can go to the next player.
Yes.
We go to guide the game.
Guy at the gamer, like better Prashant we have as the manager. I'm just kidding, man. So let's go. So, Blanco, like I think 46 million is a steal for like a player like Thunder. I think managers.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
for
like
someone who's this versatile, it is
I
a
think it's
brave
just
steal.
because that manager just want to keep it safe because he's the
Right.
first player.
Okay, next we have PSN. That is quite a unique username. Can we have more
Yeah,
details
we'll
about
have his
this
details
guy?
shortly.
Okay, this is Dwayne Gracias from Dubai. The other Dwayne, a great player, a very known person in the community. He is in tier 3, so the bids will start at 40 million. You have anything to say about him for us?
Like he's not been that active recently, but yeah, like if he's coming with the comeback, and yeah, like he was into like more of into the fitness like last few days, but again he has been a great. I've seen him playing LMRM, and yeah, in recently he was playing in midfield as well. So yeah, very good player. Again, a very versatile player, very a player like a good to have player in your team. He listens to you, and a very chill person in the VC, and he does like whatever your instructions are. So a player like you should have in your team. So
Absolutely.
40 million once again. Sahib Mama starting the bid, and 40 million, and the countdown begins. Okay, so Blanco, the manager seems quite smart. I don't know if that's smart or stupid. They, like I think they know because obviously they have the list, so they know what players are
Right.
going to. Yeah.
I think a few of the managers have already made their mind as in what players they want. They have carefully scouted the player list
Okay,
and
so
they
40
already have some
million.
sort of map. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sahib Mama gets his player at 40 million, and I think not a bad start. Like for a
That is
40
a
million,
good
you
start,
have
I would say.
yeah, yes.
What team?
42 Sahib.
Top 11. Okay.
No, 40, 40.
All right, moving on to the next player.
It's 40.
Just be quick with your bets because our countdown guy Flamenco, like he has some train to catch, and I like the speed he's having, and yeah, we have to keep it fast because we have 200 almost 200 players to bet. So let's keep it fast.
Right. And the next name is Jams Hussain, obviously a well-known player, plays for Rikers, has also played for Krief last season, and was briefly part
Oh
of
my god.
Blitz Academy. Yeah, great player to
Oh
have
my
in your
god.
squad.
So Jams. Okay, so I think this is the first big fish we have in the auction right
Right.
now. Yeah.
And
So
Sahib
obviously
with
one of the
70
best player, one of
already.
the nicest guy I have played with. Like he plays with obviously a Barca fan as well, so I am biased. But again, like everyone knows his capability at like honestly speaking, he is too good in all the position he can play. But yeah, like obviously he is a top center back as a white center back.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that is only because he gave up playing wide mid because he wanted his team to be his team need help at the center back, and he is one of the
And
best wide mid.
Sahib is going really hard for Jams, and I can see a few people fighting. It's almost a bidding war right now.
Yes, we can. Yeah, this is like okay. We get a 100 plus bid now for the first player we have. Okay, so I think like honestly speaking, 300 is not 300 is a fair price. Like at least he should go till there. Come on, boys.
Right. And with that, the
Flamenco is
timer
not
is
gonna.
on.
Yeah, the auction timer is not gonna wait. So please, he is not gonna wait for any big player or any small player. He is not biased at all. So come on. 255 by Prashant Sagar, and but hole is 260, and he wants it. I think Prashant, the other Prashant is here as well. Guy at the kick, 265.
Right.
Come on, we need 300, man. Come on, this is not a. He is like one of the best center back in the community, at least top 5 center back with the technical abilities he has at the center back. Come on, guys.
And Noobstorm with a bid of 270 for an in
Oh,
between.
Noobstorm. Of course, Noobstorm going after all the foot pros, as I know he's a very close friend, but Sahib knows his worth. Okay, so 300. We have our first 300 million player.
Okay,
310.
this seems to be an interesting fight right now,
Yeah.
and the bidding doesn't seem to stop.
Okay, cool. So Sahib, you can like always say mention past, but yeah, let's go. So 310 by last bid is Sahib. Okay, okay. So I see that 315 after the countdown. But no, some like if you have the bit in your screen, if it was before the like one, so you can let us know.
I think, as per the screen, I think it goes to Sahib.
Okay, like no, it depends on Noobstorm. Like if in his screen, if the bit came before one, then it's fine. Else, okay, I
Yeah, I
think he
think he's wanting to send an
uh
assist.
like Adi, like our uni, can any one of you can please verify it? No, no, Mama, it's fine for you.
The big game after the timer got reached to one. Right.
Right.
Okay, so I got the screenshot, and I think Sume got the Noobstorm put his build before one. So I think we can continue the build. Adi.
Yeah, we can continue.
Okay.
Yeah, and going forward, in order to avoid this, I will encourage the caps to not wait till the end of the timer.
No, I think Flamenco is again on a fast train, but that's fine. I think it's fine. But let's go. So 315. So okay, Sahib is again with 320. Cappy, I can see Cappy typing. Okay, so we can, I think, start the countdown. He wants him, man. He knows what he adds up to the squad. 325.
And the timer starts again. With that, Sahib is currently going to
At the
get
highest.
jams.
Yeah, 330. I have no idea, like, if Noobstorm just wanted to increase the price, but as you
Yeah,
said,
that is
330 is
quite a
a.
good strategy.
No, if
And
that was a strategy, even that's fine, but I think 330 is a fair price for jams. Okay,
right,
like,
absolutely. So with that, we have our first player to cross 300 for today. Let's
good.
move on to the next player.
Okay,
Avraz.
so we have a center back. One more center back.
Right. And Avraz is obviously a very well-known centre back. He has played in Blitz Academy previously, and before that, I think he was also part of heavy metal.
Tier 3 player, best starts at 40, right? That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
ARP, the man itself, and like I think if you can get like him for like a in 200, he's a steel man. Like he's a very good center back. Like people, like he's very like very underestimated. I feel. What do you think, Bangkok?
Absolutely, and I think he was one of those active folks during the SNP
Yeah, one
days.
of the
You do not
very
sleep on
active.
this guy.
Yes, yeah, he's very active, and I think he like the teams he has played in like didn't have that type of center back to support him to like the place where he can show his true abilities. But again, he's a very good center back. I've seen him in SNP
Absolutely.
when he plays alongside Vanish or any top center backs. Like that's where he actually shows his capabilities. But again, let's
Right.
go. Right now,
And he's also one of those vocal centre backs who is going to call out. So that is also something that you would want in your team.
is a elite foot player too. So
Right.
there you go. No storms.
Mukesh with 105 million.
Mukesh looking for his centre back partner. Mukesh, I think Mukesh has a good advantage in this auction, right? He being himself a very good centre back. So 120.
Absolutely. Come on, guys. Can we have more bids?
Come on, guys. We have to go 200 for this guy. He's a very experienced centre back. He's been playing centre back since like since last 3 or 4 years. Come on.
And with that, we have the timer.
Okay,
Prashant
140.
with 140 million.
Yes, we have it. Let's go. So Noobstorm is 145 right now. 150 with Prashant. Do we have 155? Okay, so Sagar Rao is here. With 155. Mukesh came again 160.
Seems this is a battle between Sagar, Mukesh, and Prashant right now.
Yep. Because I feel Mukesh very well know the capabilities of Avra. Honestly speaking, I think he has played a lot of
Absolutely.
league games and a lot of games with him. So I think he understands him as a centre back well.
Absolutely. And with that, again, the timer started with Prashant with a bid of 180 million, Sagar with 185 million.
Okay, and it reaches 200. So we have again our 200 million player right now.
And I see a lot of other caps being, staying out of this bidding. I believe they have some plans, definitely.
Like because see, obviously there are center backs who are very good, but again, apart from the play gaming capabilities, you need a person in your VC who is positive all the time, who is active in all the sessions, like whose availability is like 200%. So I think he is the man.
Absolutely.
So
And with that, I think the player has been sold. And he goes to guy at the gig, Steam.
Okay, 200 and
That's a great signing in my opinion.
it's again a fair price. I'll say I won't say any overpriced. I think he deserves
Yeah.
that.
And we have Rafi Redwan 99. Can we have the details for him on the screen? Okay. So he is from tier 3 and he plays, he's quite versatile from his description. Do we have bids for him?
So a tier 3 player bid starts from 40, can play center back, left mid, wide mid, CDM, CM. Okay, that's a quite versatile player we have.
It's quite a versatile player and in very
level
good positions.
And he is a level 100 player, so he is not a inactive player if he's level 100.
Right.
He might have not played with you, but of course, like if he is 100 level, he must have played somewhere. So
these are the kind of players, the Caps should not sleep on.
You need these. You never know like how these players
Yeah.
can turn out.
Prashant again with a bit of 80 million. He wants to completely finish the auction today. He's wanting to sign everyone tonight.
Khan is actually making his SAFA league team, I guess. He just want to test things out on the field with that. But let's see. Come on. I really like the pace with like we are hitting. I like that's very good with the managers as well. So let's keep the. We are not doing a lot of errors in the bits. It's fine.
Prashant with 130, which is the latest one. I see Cappy typing.
No, like with the description, like he has mentioned, like he can actually play in defense, mid, and attack with CB, wide mid, and an attacking position. So yeah, he will be a quite impressive addition to the team.
Absolutely.
So 170 from Raj.
അതെ അതെ ഇത് ഒരു 3 മണിക്കൂർ കാണും guys. ഇന്ന് വേറെ കളി
175. Okay, so Prashant.
So Raj is out.
Raj is out.
And with that, we have the timer, and Prashant is going to win it.
Yeah, he has no competition in here. So 185 for a very well versatile player.
Absolutely, and with that, Rafid goes to guy at the gig EFC, and currently, I think they have 4 players out of the 14 that they need to fill. So great job, Prashant.
Great job, yeah. Agent Abhi. Okay, so I think I have played with this guy a lot.
Right, I have played with him as well. I think he plays for Kolkata. He's a very good centre back, and he's quite experienced as well.
Yes, again, like honestly speaking, whenever I see a player with 100 level in this FC25 Pro Club, I think it's a huge achievement, man. Like you can only level up. I think people are not playing Rush anymore to level up their pros. They are only participating in the practice sessions. So completing 100 level with only practice sessions is like a huge deal.
team level.
And
absolutely, it just goes out to show their dedication. Yeah.
And these players like Atletico Kolkata, maybe like their teams are not that well in the league or thing, but again, this is the platform where individually they can showcase their capabilities. So it's very important to.
Absolutely.
So six
And we
right.
have bids flowing
Yeah.
in
Okay, so
right,
Raj,
left, center.
Dhanush rocks with an amazing DP there.
Raj pushing it with 88 million. Okay, again, we have a bid from Mukesh for 90 million.
Okay. I think Mukesh is putting bid on everyone who has center back in their description.
In their profile, yeah. He wants his partners sorted.
Yes. Okay, so the timer starts. Okay, so
Raj with 100 million.
Okay, so 105 with the Gnome Storm. Okay. So Agent Abi goes for more than 100 million. Yeah, this is the beauty of Draft Blanco. We see players who are not known much in the league, but again, they get they get their chance in the draft.
Absolutely, and that is what makes auctions special, because it's about creating a diverse team.
And I'm sure these captains are not just putting bids randomly. They might.
Yeah.
Of course, they got the player list to 1 or 2 days ago, so they must have gone through the list. They must have communicated with the players as well, like what positions they can play and stuff.
Absolutely, all the captains are very smart and they
I can't
definitely have
understand.
a plan.
Okay, so the bid is countdown is up. So okay, so Mukesh gets his centre back.
And with that, I think Mukesh will have his partner sorted in Sir Abhi Gaming
Yeah,
from Atletico Kolkata. Great signing to have.
Mukesh
His
gets his
CB partner is sorted.
back. Yes.
With that, let's move on to the next player.
Okay. A lot of managers are still quiet. Interesting.
And next up, we have Anwar Suhail 7. Can we have the details for Anwar? Okay, he is a tier 3 player, can play center back, DM, and CM. It's from tier 3. Game, by the looks
Okay.
of his description, looks quite versatile.
Again, a player which I have seen playing in many different clubs. But yeah, again a very versatile player, CB, CDM. So of course it has CB. So Mukesh, go for it, man.
Jojo's with straight 100 million bid for
Oh
him.
my God! So Jojo is here. How can we forget Jojo? Sagar Kumar, best friend. Okay, so the bids are at 105 right now. Okay, Jojo with 110. I am True Blue enters the lobby.
I think that is the first bid from this captain.
Yes. Yeah. So it's one. Okay, so you're upbidding yourself. So it's 195.
Raj with 130 million.
I think till now. Okay, let's complete this bid first. I don't wanna. Okay, so I am True Blue. I am sure he knows him very well. So the countdown
Of
begins.
course.
Raj going for 150.
Okay, Raj and Sagar are fighting it out for this
Come on,
player.
no, I'm sure I am True Blue wants him. I for a reason I'm getting this feeling that
If he wants him, then he has to go all out for him. There's
yeah,
no other way.
and he's making it very obvious as well because till now he
Because
was
Sagar doesn't seem to back out. And Raj with 170 million to just counter both of them at once.
okay. So 180 comes from I am True Blue.
Raj is out. Do we have another bid from Sagar? Or else we have the countdown.
3. Okay, Sagar is here again. 185. Okay, so I am True Blue is out. But I think he played a great game here, man. He literally increased the bid till 180 million for a player like that.
110%.
Yes.
And with that,
I'm sure he really wanted him, but I think he is just cautious with his budget. He knows how much he wants to spend.
indeed, and With that, the player goes to Sagar.
Now,
कौन सा team है?
team 12, team 12.
And with that, he has his first player sorted for a price tag of 185 million. Can we go to the next player? And we
Okay.
have 21 voids. I
Again.
know this guy. He's a great keeper. I have seen him play previously in a lot of teams, and always, kind of felt great by how his reflexes
Okay,
were.
so he is my like how I never forget my Polapan colleagues. Like he's been a part of Polapan as well, and he's a pretty versatile player. Yes, you're right. He plays goalkeeper, but I have seen him playing like wide mids as well. Like even in my last draft tournament where I was captain, he was playing as wide mid, and he was very well. So I think you guys should go for him. A good player. Like he's a very decent player. He knows how to cut back. He knows when to track back and stuff. So okay, so the bids are here. So 42 right now with Mukesh.
We have the timer. Okay, True Blue with a bid of 44 million.
44. Like again a player who is very active. Like if you need a player who will be there in all your practice session, who doesn't like he doesn't do a lot of mistakes. But yeah, like if you want to go for a decent player with a decent price, I think you should go for him.
Absolutely, Faraz, and I think it's a great player to have in your squad.
And 100%, like obviously he has mentioned that he has not mentioned a GK position there, but like obviously we have seen, but we are not committing like he will play GK, so it's on your own risk. But again, okay, so we have Inspector Butthole at 56. Okay, so True Blue right now have him. Okay, so okay, cool, Sahib.
And with that, we have our timer here, and Sahib
Okay,
passes away, and
okay, the
Blue
bid.
currently is winning with 60 million.
Yes, 3, 2. Okay, so Mukesh comes in. Mukesh he's just not letting True Blue take any players.
We have the timer again. Uh, as of now, okay, again, there is a bid from Mukesh.
Is there again? So True Blue is again there with 70.
Tier 3
So
player.
currently, it's a fight between True Blue and Mukesh. It's a battle that they are fighting against each other.
See,
And
like I am damn sure like this guy with the True Blue guy, he has gone through the sheet, man, with the players list. He knows what players are underrated, and he can get them at the lower price. So I know what he's.
absolutely, yeah.
He has done homework very well, and he's like obviously he will go for the big players as well. But again, you need these players to fill your squad and who are actually good with availability and with their attitude in the VC. But at the same time, you need good players as well, like a high. Yes.
What
And
team
with
is
that, I think Void goes to True Blue. Okay, let's move on to the next player.
Okay.
that? I am True Blue.
What was the Milton R9 Ice Engine Team 9.
Okay.
So 70 million is a very good price for him, man. Good job.
Absolutely. Moving on to the next player, we have Booz Baba.
Okay,
Okay.
Goose Baba is here.
Yeah, I know this guy for a very long time. So he's part of the Xbox community. So I've been knowing him for quite a long time. Great player, good friend of mine. Is quite good when it comes to playing attacking positions. So great player to have in your squad for us.
Yes, man. Like I think more like obviously you must have seen him more in the Xbox community, but the time I like the time I've been following him, like he has improved his game a lot, man. At a striker, like he is right now a complete fox in the box. He gets a chance and he finishes it anyhow. Like any scorpion kick, bicycle kick, everything is scored in the SAFA league. So I know what type of a dangerous striker he has become right now. So I think like minimum like 200 or 250 is a steal for him. Like captain should go for him. A very good striker, a very good person, and a very good player as well.
100%. And as we had expected, bids are flowing in. A lot of
Okay, so
people
already have
bidding.
110. I know okay, I don't want to ruin it for the managers as well, but let's go.
Yeah, and with that, Dhanush is currently winning with a bid of 110 million.
Come on, you're not letting him go for that price.
Mukesh Sagar trying
Trust me,
to.
he's like he's that striker you who won't complain much, but again he will give you goals. That I can guarantee that.
Of course, and any cap who are planning to play a four back, they will have their striker sorted with Boos.
Yep, yep, like a very good foot player as well. Like I usually play co-op with him. He carries me a lot, but again, the
So
point.
with that, Mukesh is currently winning the bid, and I see Prashant with a bid of 145 million.
Okay, Prashant, you can be a bit more quicker because I think Flamenco you just missed him. You almost missed him.
And
Okay,
of
so
course, I think he knows why he is so good because they have played in the same team together.
yes, exactly. So Mukesh has passed. I okay. So I think he goes to Sagar.
Sagar for 150 million.
Wow, what a striker for a 150
That
million man.
is quite a good deal, in my opinion.
Yes, like
Quite a
I
steal.
think like he's a steal if he's going on day one at 150. Like if he was going at the same price on day two, I would have understood it. But like on
Right.
day, like this is a steal, man. Very good, yeah, Sagar.
Moving on to the next player, we have Samant.
So we have
Right.
someone now, my Cruyff teammate, who just won his debut cup in his debut tournament as well. So one of the like very good centre back. If he is playing centre back, I have to check. Okay, so he is playing centre back, and
That is good for the Caps.
yes, yes, he's a very good centre back. He played alongside Tailspin, and like trust me, like I never felt or like he never let us felt that we need a centre back because a lot of players left us. But again, I think Sahib knows how good he is. He literally carried our defense with Tailspin, and he is very positive on the mic. He listens
Absolutely.
and he is a ball winner. He is a very like he don't do much mistake, like never do any mistakes in the box. I know him very well, and I think you should go for him, guys. He is like
Absolutely agree with that. Yeah, for us.
yeah, he's literally like a Pau Kubasi of a community. He just started playing, but again, he is very good. He
And
feels
for
like he.
someone who just started a season ago, emerging as a new talent, this is quite special.
Yep. Like again, one of the most improved player. He literally joined us mid season and he changed everything for us, man. Like we cannot get better than that. So 220 with Sahib right now. Okay, so countdown started.
Okay, high value player one.
Okay, so
And
it goes. Okay.
with
Okay.
that, I think Sahib wins the month.
Sahib
It's a
guesses
great signing.
Sahib guesses Cruyff teammate again. Within. So a very good signing. I'll say that. Very good signing.
And I think with that signing, Sahib's centre back worries are sorted. Moving on to the next player, we have Nehal, one of the big names to come. Obviously, a great player. Has played for Rikers and joined Blitz, I
Let
think,
us
last
have the
season.
details. Okay. So tier one. Okay. 1-0 only in the multiples of 5. Mehdi bhai. Okay.
Cappy with 250 million. That is just a mad bid from Cappy. And
Okay.
ARP 275 million. And Dhanush with
No, guys.
290.
Honestly speaking, we don't even need to tell like what he's capable of. So you guys already know. Then that's the reason the bids are at 350 or 330 right now in like 10 seconds.
Absolutely, and it is quite justified. And we have the latest bid from Dhanush at 330 million. Do we have any counter bids?
Okay, so
Cappy 335 million.
340 from Danish. I think we can see the first 400 million player, Franco.
I think so as well. And I would not be surprised if that happens for us.
Yeah, like honestly, like it's a fair price as well, right? It's not a.
And I see Cappy has also researched quite well. So it shows
I'm
that all
happy
the
about it.
managers have done their homework before coming
Of
to
course,
auction.
like uh, there might be people behind who are helping them as well, but again, that's a part of auction.
Absolutely. And Dhanush currently leading with a bid of 355 million. Do we have a counter from Mukesh?
Come on, Mukesh bhai, we need we need 400 man.
That's 360 million.
Okay, so it's a timer has started. 380 million. Okay. Noob Storm is here. He came like a storm, man.
Yeah. And he was silent and he was just waiting for his opportunity.
Like I'm actually admiring him a lot. He's been part of all the big bids till now, but never went till the last. So good strategy by him as well. Okay,
With
so
that,
right
I think
now
Mukesh is out of the bid. And Prashant with 390 million.
90 million. So we are seeing 400 Blanco.
Right. Come on, let's go to 400, I would say. So Cappy and Noob Storm both are out. And with this, I think
What are
Prashant is
your
going to win it.
Okay, so I think bill is completed. So it goes to Prashant, right?
Right. That's a
For
great
390
signing.
Yeah.
And
Like
I
a player like you need in your squad because like to basically to announce the other team that what your team is capable of. He's that kind of a player. So like the opponents will obviously make strategies for such players.
Right, and I can already see how good Prashant's team is looking even now. So great job till now. Moving on to the next player, we have Alan Vro. Can we have the details for him on the screen, please? Okay, he is a tier 4 player. I'm not sure what level he is. Okay, he is 77.
Okay, guys. So tier 4 players here. So the best star is 10, right? 10 million.
That is correct.
Okay, so the 10 million. Okay, so come on, guys. Like he's a 7. He is like if he's 77, then of course he's playing, and there's a reason he's a tier 4 player because he is the level up and stuff is not that high. But come on, there's always a chance that where you can give the like give these players an opportunity. So okay, so right now we are at 24, Raj bhai, and with Saib Mama at 26. Okay.
Right, and with that, Sahib is out of the bidding war, and we
Okay.
have the countdown timer as well.
And the best stays with Raj at 28.
Correct. And I think with that, the player will go to Raj. So
Yes,
congratulations on getting this player.
Signing at 28 million, right? You need such players.
And for us, these are the players that make up the squad.
Yeah.
You obviously need to have players.
Yes, like if a person have registered, he's paying, then of course he'll play. Okay, we have War Freaks. War Freaks might
Right.
get an EFC 25 sharing partner. So for that sake, you guys can bid for him. I'm just kidding.
Right.
He's a great player. Again, like he was playing with Phoenix, and right now he's with Infernal, and like I'm hearing very positive things about him. Like he's a very good player, and he has like all his availability issues fixed till now. So now he is available for all the games. He'll be there. So right now we are at 80. A very good winger. Like trust me, Blanco. Like on his day, he is like one of the best players on the pitch.
100%. And I have seen him play for Bengaluru, and I've also seen him in SNPs, and he is quite a great player to have in your team.
Like he uses all his skills very wisely. Like he know what skills to do at what time, and he's always a threat inside the opponent box, man. Like, I really like His gameplay, only his availability used to be an issue, but now that's fixed. So I think 105 million. Okay, so 120 million Mukesh. Mukesh knows him. His, I think with in Bengaluru they might have played, but I think many players have seen him, man. Like he's not that in the community. So it's 125 with Sagar Rao. Okay,
Right, and it's a steal, I would say, for 130
like a
million.
very good player, man. Like if he comes to your like for the practice every day, and if you are able to make him play in the role he wants to, then he's a very good player. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on him.
War freaks.
Right,
He's a
and with that,
he's
I
out and
think
out
Prashant is
winger.
going to win it.
Yeah, he's an out and out winger. Like you won't find many. You will find wide mids and LMRMs, but this he's a proper winger. Like he will create chances for you. He will win penalties for you. Like he's that kind of a player. And at the same time, he don't lose a balls as like a lot as well. Knows when to cut back and when to go forward.
Right. And I think I've seen him grow, from last season to now. I think it's
Come on,
crazy how
like we can have
much he
150.
has improved.
Okay, so Mukesh is at the 145. Five. Okay, so guy coming with 150. Come on, guys. He's a goal scoring winger. He's not just a winger who will create chance. He's a goal scoring. He's literally a second striker, even in 4-3-3.
Absolutely, and with him, I think any team is going to not have to struggle for goals or assists. So
Yeah,
he is very aggressive.
he's a very active presence inside the opponent box. Like opponents are always like he's a trouble for the defenders.
Absolutely,
Okay,
and I think with that,
one
the timer ends, and
yeah.
Mukesh is going to win it.
Okay, so 160 for Mukesh. I think a very good player he has got with that.
I would say it's a steal for us.
Yes, man. Like a very good player. Like again, as I said, if you can manage him to get him on all the sessions, which I hope
അടുത്ത
he has
പ്ലെയർ
fixed it
നല്ല പ്ലെയർ
because he
ആരെങ്കിലും വരാം.
was trying to convince me. Okay,
നല്ല പ്ലെയർ
so
ആണ്.
we have Rezu.
Of course, a name that
Yeah,
is well
have to
known.
confirm which one he is. Because we have two.
Right. And as I expected, bids are flowing in 200 from Cappy and ARP with a bid of 205 million. Of course, being in MV, he
Okay,
knows
like
how good he is.
of course, like he was the top scorer and Golden Boot winner and everything, right, Blanco?
Of course, and I mean,
Oh, like
he
I don't
is
need to.
one of the most looked
On,
up
like he is the
players.
top scorer. He was a top. He scored in like semi-final, knockout games, finals, and everything. What else you want from a player? He's a big game player.
Right. And he's very consistent, and we have
He's very
seen
consistent.
his contributions for MV in throughout the 3 seasons. So, of course,
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that gets
Like
him
if
is going to have their attack sorted.
there has to be a first 500 million player, I think it has to be him. Like as per the stats, like as per the performance he has given in the league, I think we have seen him because we have experienced it live on our streams and everything. So
100% agreed.
like he can score from out of the box, he can win penalty inside the box, he can create chances. Like he's just not a goal scorer. He is very good with like the passing and like the game awareness is too good. Of course, ARP is very well aware of it.
FIFA.
Yeah, but interestingly, the bids are coming from players caps who have not
I
been in
think
MV. So this is quite interesting.
of S320. Come on, guys! He is literally the best striker right now in the community. Like there is no second debate with that.
And Sagar with 325 million to counter Dhanush.
And we are not even hyping it. Like he has his numbers to show for it. Like we are
Right.
not hyping. Is the best striker. He is actually the best striker in the community right now.
And Dhanush with a bid of 345 million. Sagar
Top
coming up with
scorer
a
of the
counter bid
league
of
ആണ്.
350
He's
million.
going for 350 million. Oh my god.
Come on, we have to go 500, man. I don't see this. I don't see this is our debate as well. Okay,
Absolutely.
so
And I see
so the time
Mukesh
starts.
typing.
Come on, guys. You don't wait for others. Like You know, our flamenco boy is on fire right now.
Right. I mean, if you want to go for him, you cannot go wrong. I mean, you will definitely see why he is so expensive. Sagar with a bid of 360 million, currently leading the bidding war. We have the timer.
We have the timer. Okay, at 360. I think we will get a bid. Okay.
3, 2,
Cannot.
1. I think with that, Sagar gets Rezu. I mean, what do I say for us? I mean,
I mean,
getting him for
like,
360
I don't know,
million, I
like,
don't even know what to say.
yeah, these people have gone crazy, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what like they want, what they want, like they want to sign Messi from Miami or what, like
Yeah.
what they, like what else do they
What a
want?
signing from Sagar for a price tag of 360 million. Great signing to have Rezu in his squad.
Yeah, like if Nehal went for 390, then I think 360 is absolute steal for him, man.
100%. Moving on to the next player, we have T Cool 47,
Okay,
and we
so
have the description for
yeah,
him.
is like I've seen him playing in Blue Tigers. I think his name is Tariq Cool, so that goes with T Cool. So let's have his details.
He's a tier 3 player from Bangladesh, another level 100, uh, can play and attack anywhere in attack. And
Okay, so yeah,
he's
he comes
also the
for.
captain of Calcio, so he has experience.
I think tier three it's tier three ARP. So I think that starts with
40 million.
40 million. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he has mentioned that he is the captain of Calcio. So that brings all the leadership and the experience with him as well. So yeah, like he has come for some few fill-ins for us in Blue Tiger, and he's a pretty good player. Like he has played striker, and yeah, he is a good striker. So again, a level 100 player you need. You never know how good he turns out, Blanco.
Absolutely, and I have also seen him play, and a great player to have in your team, and he has the experience of
Yeah, like of course,
playing and managing a team,
yeah,
so
I'm
that
not
will come quite handy.
100% like not disrespecting Calcio or anything, but again, if he gets like a very good players around him, so you never know like what.
What a steal for Prashant getting Tariq for 48 million. What a deal!
Okay, so it's again guy at the kick.
Right, and I see him making his team. Is like
Yeah, like
almost half of his team is done.
honestly speaking, it's not even looking like he's just picking up random players, bro. Like it's an absolute good team, man. I'll see like Thunder for 46, this Tarikul for 48. I think he is.
100%.
Yeah, he's doing things sensibly. It like it doesn't matter you complete your team on the first day, but you should get the right players. That's
Right.
important.
And with that, let's move on to the next player. We have that Unicycle
Okay,
912,
have that.
another friend of mine from Xbox. I've known him for quite some time. Great friend of mine, plays for Blue Tigers, is the captain and manager of Blue Tigers, highly experienced, and he
Again, man.
is a
Yes,
great
he's
centre back
the
to have in your
manager of
team.
Blue Tigers, a very good centre back. I like. I don't like honestly speaking. I really like the way he plays centre back. He keeps things simple, and yeah, he tries to take the lead as well. And he's a really good player, man.
And he's a great person to have in your team as well.
So,
He
like a
will
very
listen to you,
guy, a very chill
and
guy.
is also a leader as well.
Yeah, he keeps things calm in the VC. Like no matter, he always gives us input in a very positive way, so it doesn't offend anyone in that way. But again, a very good player to have at the back.
Yeah,
So
and with
the
that, we
we
have
have
bids flowing from Dhanush and Mukesh at 170 million. Dhanush with 180 million. Seems fair.
seems fair, but I think he deserves more. He's just again a very underrated player who doesn't play SNPs or with any other club. He only enjoy playing with his Blue Tiger teammates. That's the reason he is being a bit underestimated in that way. But again, 200 we have 200 right now. But you can go
Right.
by a Yeah, guys, trust me. He's a very good centre back, a very experienced centre back, a
And
very
then,
good.
and let's not forget how well Blue Tigers have done under his leadership. So definitely, someone with lots of experience that will also help the captain building their team.
100%. Okay, so it's 200 with Dhanush. I think it's his first player, if I'm not wrong.
Dhanush. धनुष की कौन सी टीम है?
Dhanush is Sand Mister. Dhanush, can you please confirm your team name?
Dhanush is Starboy.
Starboy. Okay. I cannot see the whole screen. Like stuck for me.
Right. And with that, I think that is the first player that goes to
Okay, yeah,
Starboy.
that was his first signing. Okay.
Yeah. And with that, let's move on to the next player. And we have Maddie PJ27. Can we have the details for him on the screen, please? So Maddie is a tier 4 player, can play wide mid, DM, cam, so quite versatile. What about you, Faraz? Have you seen him?
Like, bro, as I said, I'll repeat it again. Like, a 100 level player is never a player, never a bad player. Like, he has enough experience, and a tier 4 player. So the best starts at 10. So again, if you can get him like under 100 million, so again, it's a very good steal for you guys. And obviously, like, you should give these player opportunity because this is the platform.
And Mukesh with a bid of 40 million. So he is going hard for this player.
I
And Jojo with a bid of 42 million. And with that, we have the timer on the screen.
Just a second.
Do we have any more bids? Okay, we have a bid from Mukesh for 50 million, and the countdown timer starts. Any more bids for Maddie PJ? Jojo coming in with 52 million. Mukesh with a counter bid of 54 million. And we can see more and more bids are flowing in.
Okay, so okay, we are at 56. So okay, so people have done their homework well, I think.
And I'm
So
not surprised. I
62.
mean, if this is happening, then definitely people know. I mean, no
Yeah,
one is
like
sleeping
people.
on players with respect to their tier, so they know.
Yeah, that's a very good thing.
And currently, Mukesh is winning it with 65 million. And I think the timer has started. Jojo with 68 million.
Okay, so we are at 70 right now. So he is almost a tier 3 player right now.
Right.
I mean, to
No,
tier
I
2.
think that is
So,
tier 2. So that's
yeah,
that's
so
double the
that's
jump.
a great thing.
That's a great thing.
So it's 70.
Jojo with 72 million. So the bids are not stopping.
So like the
Mukesh.
managers have done their homework better than us, Blanco. Like they know the player more than us, I guess. Because obviously, I don't
Right.
think, yeah, like any
I
manager
mean
will.
that is why they are caps. So they have
Yeah,
obviously done their homework and they know who they are getting.
100%.
Mukesh with 78 million. And do we have any more bids for Maddie PJ?
So it's
We
78
have,
right now, guys. Come on. It's
and the countdown timer has started. Do I see any more bids for him? 80 million from Jojo. Do you think it's going to cross 100 million for us?
honestly, I have no idea with this player. But again, like the
Right,
way the competitiveness the captains are showing, is like really they know him, and it's not only one or two captains. Like I
right,
can see, yeah, more than two captains.
right. This is the beauty of the auction tournaments that you cannot predict anything. And I think the timer is almost over, and with that, Mukesh is going to win Maddie PJ for a price tag of 85 million. It's almost 15 short of a tier 1 base price.
But
That's great.
85 million is not a valid, right? It should be 84 in terms of. So
Right.
we'll consider 80 then, right? Yeah. So it goes to Jojo then.
Right.
Yeah.
So Matty has been sold to Jojo. Can we?
That's very unlucky with Mukesh because
Right.
yeah. But again, Jojo gets the player.
Yeah. So I just insist the managers to be slightly careful so that this does not happen.
Yeah, you can miss out your player. So be careful,
Right.
guys.
I got one.
Jojo, what's your team?
Jojo का वो team number 11.
So it is, I think,
Apostles.
Yeah.
Apostles from the sky.
Of course, Jojo.
Right. Moving on to the next player. I can see Mukesh crying there. Nabil Foot. Yeah,
Okay.
a great player. Is obviously well known in the community. Has foot in his name, so obviously he's a great foot player, I assume. And is obviously level
Okay.
100 and tier 3.
Like yes, like he's a very good player. Like I'm telling you this. Like I have actually admired him a lot. Like I've seen him playing like in many. He doesn't play in many random teams only with his team, Bangladeshi teams. But again, a very good player. You should like. I think captain should go for him. Tier 3 player, so the bid
Right.
starts at 40. So it's already at 64.
And after a long silence, I see ARP in the bidding war with a
I
bid
think
of
ARP
64
is
million.
going with the idea of not having any MB players in his team. So he just. I think he wants to prove.
Which is something that is quite nice. I mean, this
Yeah,
is an
actually, that's
opportunity
the
for
best thing you can do.
making unique teams, right?
Yeah, like because
It's not
if
all
he
about
like if it didn't
yeah.
went for Rizzo, then I think he is going with that idea, which is actually a nice thing. But let's see.
Absolutely. I mean, the idea of the tournament is to have fun, right? And play with different players.
Play with exactly. Play with different players. Just make sure like you're giving everyone opportunity. So that's the beauty of the tournament. So the
And
auction time has started.
Sagar is currently winning it with a bid of 70 million. Do we have any counter bids for Nabil Foot? I don't see. And I think with that, Sagar will get Nabil. I think that is
That
a
is for
great
70
signing.
million, right?
That's a great deal, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Again, the Sagar with his 5, okay, including Rezu X. Blanco,
And Booz Baba, let's not forget.
Yes,
So
Boost Baba and Rezu X. What do you have to say about that?
yeah. So he knows what he is doing.
Yeah,
All right,
like he's been
let's move on
absent
to the
from
next player.
yes, he's been absent from the community, but like he has all the news, man. Okay,
Right.
so we have
Next
Samu.
up, we have Samu FC844. I mean, Sam and I go way back. Of course, he was the Golden Boot in season 1. He has played under me in Boyo Zamanos in season 1 and 2. Of course, a great striker to have in your team, has the knack for scoring, will get you goals as he has done for Poyos in over 2 seasons.
Like
So
one of the like
I mean, he
obviously
has
you're talking
proven
about
himself. So what do I say about him?
obviously you're talking about Poyos, but like I have played him like recently in Cruyff. Like even though the team was not doing well, but he didn't stop scoring, man. I have to admit it. Like at many points, like I was trying to explain him like he should do that. But again, he's very receptive with the instructions and he scores, man. Like if you need a striker who likes to score, you should get him, and he has improved his game a lot, man.
Percent and if you need goals, this guy is going to get you goals.
Yes,
That
like
is something I can assure you.
it's just that we never played with he never played with the intention of being a top scorer in this even in the last season because our team was struggling a bit in the first half. But again, he was scoring whenever he was given the chance. He was scoring goals. So again, I think
Right.
people knows him. Like I kind of feel proud about him because he started as a centre back like in IPCL days, and that's again like for his team because he was that time he was managing a team, but now he's a proven striker.
Absolutely. And we have a bid for 205 million from Raj, and of course, Raj knows what he is getting.
Yes, like all the Chimichanga boys reuniting with their.
So currently, Raj and Dhanush are battling it out for Sam UFC, and why not? He's a great player to have in your team.
ഇത്തിരി പാട് വിടും ആർക്കെല്ലാം കിട്ടാൻ.
And with that, we have the countdown timer. Raj coming with a counter bid of 240 million.
Yes, so we have the countdown started.
And Dhanush again coming with a counter bid of 245 million. And Mukesh again. Come on, guys.
Come on,
If you want
guys.
him, go hard for him, I would say.
100%, guys. Come on, like he's again like a top 5 striker in the community right now, and very good striker. Like I'm playing with him in Infernal as well. So again, he is proving himself there as well. So a very good striker to have in your team. So Dhanush, okay, Mukesh has the highest bid right now with his 260.
Right, and I think the timer has started. Mukesh is leading the bid for Sammy UFC with 260 million. Dhanush comes with a counter at 265 million, and I think that was well within the bounds. Mukesh again with a counter of 270 million. Come on, guys. You have to go for him.
Don't sleep on him. I understand like Razu is a very good striker, but again, with a team like MV, he has been there. But again, I can guarantee you, like Sam is no less. He is a very good and proven striker. He will. Are you there?
Good evening, guys. Hello.
Okay, so someone please take over, and I really apologize, Blanco, and I was really enjoying, but I have some personal reasons, so we'll join as soon as possible.
Absolutely, and it's great to have you, Samant. We will, I think, continue from here, and I'm very happy to have you. All right,
Blanco,
let's
good to be
move.
here. Let's
Yeah,
start.
absolutely. Let's move on to the next player, and we have Shredcon. I have played with him. I think he has played for, I think, Kolkata. A very good player to have in your squad. Can play left back, left wing. Is quite versatile and is very attack minded. I believe he's
And
again from tier
as we can
3.
see, is very versatile on either side of the pitch, both
Absolutely.
defensive and offensive. Starts at tier 3, which is 40 million. So let's have the opening bids, please. Okay, Prashant comes in with a 40. Okay, this one seems a little slow. Again, these are, as Blanco, you and Faraz have discussed. These are some of the
Right.
players that you require. Again,
To
it's not just
make your
about
team.
ranking.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, is
Yeah,
what
you
is
obviously
going to
will
help.
have your players that are costing 200, 300 million, or maybe even higher, right? But these are the players that are going to make a difference in filling up and kind of taking, following the lead, following the leader, following the captain's commands. Now Mukesh
Absolutely.
and Prashant are going at it 46, 48. Mukesh is at 48. We have 50 from Sai. We have 50 from Sagar as well. Jojo jumps it up to 60. 60
And I
million.
can see bids are flowing in, and obviously nobody is sleeping on this player, and rightly so.
Of course, Saib goes for 62. Again, Milton comes in with 64. Mukesh 66.
And we have the countdown.
I think we might have to give this player a little more time because bids are definitely going to keep coming in. Milton comes in with a 72. Ups the bidding by 4. Okay, Sai passes on. Last bid by Milton. Milton at 72 million. 3, 2, 1. There seems like more bids coming in. And that is time.
I think that's a great signing, and for a price tag of 72 million, it's quite a good deal to have. And I am True Blue is going to get this player in his team.
And Milton,
Milton, right?
signs Stratcon for 72 million. That's a pretty good
And-
signing. Again, you can't just try to sign players for 20, 30 million and at
Right.
the same time sign a lot of players for 300, 400. You
Right. So
want
I
somewhere in
think
the middle. to fill up the
Right.
squad.
I think he's playing his cards quite well. Next up, we have a Noolster. I think. Can we have the details for him, please? So he is from tier 3. He has previously played for APX. Is a midfielder. I might have played with him, and I think he is a really good player to have in your team, and is also very good at FUT. Can we
Yeah,
have the bids for him?
Noolster starts at tier 3. Tier 3, obviously the opening bid is 40 million. Any bids for 40 million? Opening bids for Noolster. Okay, Mukesh comes in with at the last second for 40 million. Mukesh at 40 million. Okay, the countdown has started. Jojo with a 42. Okay, looks like the bid is going to start. I don't know
Right.
if it's going to be a war, but there's definitely a little competition going on for Noolster.
I can personally say that he's a good player to have in your team. So do not sleep on this guy. And
Mukesh comes in with
Mukesh
44.
44.
The countdown, 3, 2, and I think that is Noolster sign for Mukesh.
What a steal, man. Obviously, I know what a player he is. So great signing. It's an absolute steal.
Again, APX, sometimes we kind of disregard some teams that are not in the top 5 or top 10.
Right.
But again, Mukesh gets Noolster for 44. That's a good signing.
Right.
Next, we have Bowler.
Absolutely, a great friend of mine. So we go a long way back. Obviously, he is the manager of Creof FC, and a great, known personality in the community. Plays anywhere in midfield, is highly creative, and I feel he is going to break the banks here, Samant.
Yeah, he starts at tier 2, which is obviously 70, but the first bid goes for Cappy at 100. Then we have Jojo and Madhi with 105 right away. And I think this is going to go for a big bidding war. Because Bowler is one
100%.
player that can definitely, command any space that he's playing in, because he's really good on the ball.
Right. And I think with him, the good thing is that he brings in a lot of experience. So that is, again, something that really helps in tournaments like this. You need to have experience in your team.
Right, and you need players that are comfortable on the ball, because, the good players, when they're comfortable on the ball, not making mistakes, that makes the, team players that are not so experienced in SAFA or pro clubs, it makes their job easier. And as we can see, almost every manager is trying for him. 140, 145, 150, 155. Cappy with the last bid at 155. Any more bids coming in? I think we might have a countdown real soon. You need to get your bids in right away. Okay, there's a countdown. Okay, Noobstorm comes in with a 160. 160, 160. Jojo with a 165. Cappy 165. 175. Well, Cappy brought his own, upped his own bid by 10. Noobstorm
Right.
with the 175. I think we'll let the bids, fight up a little bit. These are some players where you, at least on the day one, you might want to break the bank, because Bowler is
Absolutely.
one of those
And it makes
players you
sense as well.
definitely need. And he's
Right.
versatile. It's not just like he's a good player. He's versatile and good at almost every position that he plays in. 180, 180. Noobstorm with 180. There's a countdown. Cappy with a 185. Okay, Sahib passes on. Passes away chance to sign Bowler. Of course, he played with Bowler as well at Cruyff. Noobstorm with 180. 190, sorry, 190 countdown. There's a countdown going. 3, 2, 1. And okay, we have 195, but I think we'll need to verify those. 195 from Jojo. But I think
Right.
on our end, Jojo's bid came in after the countdown, but we'll have to verify with a screenshot to keep the bid going.
And
But as it
can we
stands,
have the screenshots?
yeah, but as it stands, Noobstorm is winning the bid by 190, but we'll have to take a minute to verify Jojo's bid. Okay, but it seems like Bowler has been sold to Noobstorm for 190 million. which is surprising. Wouldn't you say, Blanco?
I would say that is a steal. To get baller under 200 million is just like a steal. So I mean, kudos to him for managing him to get such a price tag, and he is not going to regret it.
Is it Sandminster?
Nupsam, could you please confirm your team name, please?
Okay.
Yes, it is Sandmeester. So with that, I think he gets his first player, a great name, baller. Right. Moving on to the next player.
Again, a fantastic first player to set the standard for their club. Next, we
Right.
have
And
Diablo.
next up we have Diablo. Obviously, he's one of those emerging players last season. Has played for MV. Is from tier 2.
Okay, I think
Uh,
Blanca, it looks like we have the bidding war even before we
It's
get the
already
details.
started, and like I said, it makes sense.
Of course, Diablo is versatile on the pitch in the midfield. So the bidding war has started right away. Art with 240, Saib with 245, Prashant with 250, Raj with 250, 260. 260, I think we'll definitely have more bids coming in. 270 from Dhanush. And then Saib with 265. Raj raises it to 280. 280 million. 280, 285 from Saib. Blanco, I think we can just
I
take
have
a big
crossed
break over
300.
here, have some water, take a washroom break, because I think the bidding
Right.
war is going to go on for a bit yet.
Absolutely. And I don't know where it's going to stop.
Of course, the last bid from Raj at 305 million. Dhanush stops at 300. The countdown is on 300 million, 305 for Raj. Looks like there's a bid coming in, but the countdown has ended.
And with
And
that,
that could be Diablo for Raj at 305 million.
great signing, and he is definitely, he knows, the kind of difference he's going to make in his squad. So kudos to Raj for getting him.
Blanco, it looks like managers are definitely there are some known players, but I think they're trying to experiment, not just go for the known players and
100%.
break the bank every
And
time.
next up, we have a tissue raise, and that is Aman. Is one of the great players from the community. Plays for Bengaluru, and of course, very well known. Can we have bids for him? He is tier 2, so the bids will start at 70 million. I'm afraid, Mehdi, that bid doesn't stand.
Yeah, we have a straightaway fight between Sahib and Mahdi at 105, 110, 115, 120. Sahib with the last bid at 120 million, 120 million. 120 million. There seems to be no bids coming in anymore. 125. Raj comes in with 125. Mehdi with matches with 125. Raj and Mehdi both raising it to 120, 130.
I think it's going to go like this because obviously he's a player people will want to have in his team, and I remember the season he had in second season, so this was amazing. So definitely a player to have in your squad.
And of course, Aman did come up to make an appearance in the SAFA Cup final with us in Cruyff, and we had some players that were unavailable, and of course made a big difference in midfield, which I would recommend go
Absolutely.
back and watch. Good game from me as well, just a good quick self plug. But there's a bidding war going on between Saib, Dhanush, Noor, Raj, and Milton. Milton with the 200 million bid. 200 standing strong. Countdown begins. Raj raises to 205. 205 countdown. I think we'll have to reset the countdown there. Okay, Saib raises it to 210. 210 million. Raj raises again. Okay, Saib looks like he is going to stop right there and pass on the player. The last biggest bid from Raj at 215 million, 215 million, going 3-2-1, and I think that is sold.
It's a great player to have in your team, and with that, Aman goes to Space Jam, and Raj knows the players he's getting, so kudos to him as well. Moving on to the next player, we have Flamenco again. I mean, one of the great emerging goalkeepers in the community. He was part of Phoenix the team I played for last season. So of course he's a great player and a great shot stopper. So do not sleep on him. He is from tier 3 and he
Of course,
is going
plays
to
with Phoenix,
save a
who
lot of
did,
goals.
yeah, who did, I think, reach the semi-finals of the SAFA Cup, if I'm not wrong. And of
Right.
course, being tier 3, this starts at 40 million, but straight away we are up to 62. 62, 70, 70. There's bids from coming in from every player. And of course,
I mean,
Flamenco is somebody you can play in different positions, not just goalkeeper. Although goalkeeper is someone every team wants to fill right away.
100% he is very good, in other positions as well, and I've personally seen him, so I can fully recommend him to be part of your team. You will not regret.
Of course, the biggest bid at 94 million by Saib. Saib pushing in for 94. Okay, I think Prashant bids 100. 100. Okay, another bid comes in from Saib at 105. 105 million. Prashant raises 115. 115. Saib passes the opportunity. I think last bid. Okay, he did say pass, but then he bid 120 million. Okay, but as it stands, 120 million by Saib. Saib bids 120 million. Prashant comes in with 125. 125 raises again to 130, 130 million, 130 million, 135, 135. Another raise by. There's a good bidding war going on, and of course, it's very clear that they want to get a goalkeeper signed right away. Get that headache out of their mind.
And having a manual goalkeeper in your team goes a long way. It's going to definitely strengthen your defense, and of course with someone like Flamenco in your team, you are going to feel relaxed.
And of course, the final bid, Cappy's bid, is not going to be counted because it comes after the countdown. So Flamenco is sold to guys at the gig for 135 million. That's a fairly good deal, I would say. For day one prices, that is a fairly good deal and a good keeper to have in your team.
Absolutely, and I think he will be very happy to have Flamenco. Moving on to the next player on the screen, we have Praveen Murmu 8882. So of course, again, like Praveen and I, we go way back. He has obviously managed Thugs, which is a very well-known team in the community. He is currently in tier 3, but trust me, that does not describe his quality. So do not sleep on him. Obviously, I think the bidding has already started, and I can see
I think
Sahib with
for
100.
now, guys, you will have to kind of wait just a few seconds for the information to come in and let the bids begin. Just for the reference to our
I
anyone
believe
watching.
I believe they already know about him. So I mean, they did
No, of
not
course they
need
know,
us.
but I think there's
Yeah,
people watching. Of course, straight away he starts at started at tier 3, but right away up to 160 million. Saib and Raj fighting it out. 160, 165 for Raj.
Pro clubs,
165 million. Saib raises to 170. 170, 175. Raj Saib raises to 185. 10 million jump.
Auction is happening for pro clubs.
185, 185 million for Saib. Is that going to be a final bid?
player
185 million for Saib.
Madin or player
185. Okay, Raj comes in with a 190.
Office auction.
190, 195. Saib raises again 195 million.
I don't know.
I am suspecting the bidding wars might just go to 300 for a player like Praveen.
I think 300 would be the second player tonight, isn't it? The first,
Right.
obviously, being Jams,
Okay.
who signed,
And been
and
proven
looks like,
wrong.
Okay, never was I proven so wrong so quickly. But Praveen is signed by Saib for
I mean,
195.
what do I say? I mean, getting Praveen for a price of 195 million, that is an absolute steal. And Sahib knows this. Of course, moving on to the next player, we have Emmanuel Dave. Again, I know this player, and he has played for Heavy Metal. He was also part of Poyuza Manos, has played under me briefly. A great player to have in attack.
In season 3 played for Infernal as well as Galacticos. So it'll be interesting to see. He starts at tier 3, which is 40 million, of course. Dhanush comes in right away with 40 million. 40 million. Prashant 42 million. Mukesh rises straight away to 70. 70. Dhanush raises again 30 million by 100.
I mean, a great player to have in your team, guys. I mean, of course, he's very talented and he is going to get you goals and he's very creative as well.
Dhanush raises it to 150. Again, just to let the managers know, you can raise by 5 million after 100. You don't need to raise by 30 million. But it looks like they were very clear about signing Emmanuel. Dhanush with a bid of 180. Mukesh raises to 200 million for Emmanuel, 200 million.
നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓപ്ഷൻ വെച്ച് മറ്റേ
220. Dhanush comes in with
ഹലോ ഹലോ ഇപ്പൊ
220.
കേൾക്കാവോ? ഞങ്ങൾക്കില്ല ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ ആണ് ഫ്രൈഡേ
220. Mukesh raises
കൊച്ചിയിൽ
it to
ബട്ട്
240,
ഓൺലി ഫോർ
240
കൊച്ചി
million.
ആണെന്ന്
Dhanush
തോന്നുന്നു.
again with
ഓൺലി ഫോർ
250.
കൊച്ചി ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കാവോ? എല്ലാരും പറഞ്ഞു സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ല.
250. Mukesh
Can
raises
you hear me now?
260. You know what? I think we can just sit back and let Mukesh and Dhanush figure this out. We'll be back in a few minutes when they've, decided which one. If they're going
And
to
I
take
see 300 million. I mean, what do I say? This is the beauty of auction. You can never predict.
Auction the sound high.
Dhanush comes in with 305 million. 305
അത്
million. I
ഇവിടെ
think the
നടക്കുകയാണ്.
countdown has started.
ഡിസ്കോർഡിൽ
Looks
നടക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരിക്കും.
like, and that is bid done. It looks like a bid came in after the fact, but we'll have to wait to confirm.
ഇപ്പോഴോ? ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കാവോ? സൗണ്ട്
We'll have to wait to confirm. So is the bid going to continue?
ഞാൻ ഓപ്ഷനിലുണ്ട്. ഒരു ടീം ഉണ്ട് എനിക്ക്. I have a team. I bought
So I
only
think
one
the bid
player.
is going to continue for last bid by Dhanush. Dhanush at 315 million. Mukesh's 310 is going to stand, which was of course a typo. Dhanush at 315,
I have a team
315
called
million for
Apostles from the
Emmanuel.
Sky.
Again, it looks very
ഇൻസോമ
clear
11
that
എന്ന
they
ആനിമേനെ
were
ബേസ് ചെയ്ത ഒരു
very
ഫുട്ബോൾ
clear
ടീം
about
ഉണ്ട്.
wanting to
അപ്പോസ്റ്റൽസ്
buy
ഫ്രം ദ
this
സ്കൈ.
bid.
അവരെ ബേസ് ചെയ്ത് ആ
And
പേരിൽ
that
ഞാൻ
is done.
പേരിട്ട്. പിന്നെ അടുത്ത പ്ലെയർ വരും. ഇവർ സംഭവം
Blanco, your
കൊള്ളാം കേട്ടാ.
opinion on this?
ഇപ്പോൾ നടത്തുന്നത്.
I mean,
സെറ്റപ്പ് ഒക്കെ.
I am as well, but I mean, this is the
അല്ല,
beauty of
ACX.
auction, and I think he definitely wanted this player in his team, and his objective is complete with that. And of course, a great signing to have in your team. All right, moving on to
Emmanuel Dev sold to Dhanush for
right.
310 million.
Which team? Which team again?
315 million, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
Sold to Dhanush for 315 million.
Can you mention the team name?
Dhanush, could you please confirm the team name?
Team 7. Am I audible? Team 7.
Right. It is Star
FIFA
Bhai
auction, FIFA
who
auction,
gets
FIFA auction.
Emmanuel Day for 350 million.
പ്രോ ക്ലബ്സ് ആണ്. ഓരോ
All
ആൾക്കാരുടെ
right,
പ്ലെയർ
moving on to the next player. We have Mehdi Hassan. Can we have the details for him on the screen? So Mehdi again is a player for Slytherin. He is from tier 3. So the bids will start at 40 million, and he is quite versatile. He can also play GK as well as outfield. So definitely someone to have in your team.
Again, Mehdi comes in for Mehdi. 40 million opens up. Cappy 42. Mehdi raises 44. 44. Sagar raises it. Cappy again raises by 4 to 50. 52. 54. 54 by Sagar. 54 by Mukesh. Mehdi raises 60 million. Standing at 60 million for Mehdi. Mehdi for Mehdi. Sagar raises it for 64. Mehdi comes in for 66. 66. Sagar comes in at 68. 68 for Sagar. 70 million. Mehdi raises again.
ജോലിയിൽ എത്ര രൂപ? എൻ്റെ 1420 മില്യൺ ഉണ്ട്. 80 മില്യൺ ഒരു പ്ലെയർ മേടിച്ചു. I bought
right.
Want to sign them irrespective of what happens.
For 80 million.
Yeah, of course, and I mean that is something that always happens with these tournaments. You would always pick your friends over anything.
അപ്പോൾ ഒരാളായി ഇനി 12 പ്ലെയർ.
I should have made some
അല്ല
friends.
സോറി 14 പ്ലെയറിനെ മേടിക്കാം. 13 മിനിമം. അപ്പോൾ മിനിമം 13 മാക്സിമം 14. മൊത്തം 15 ഇൻക്ലൂഡിംഗ് ഓണർ 15 പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഒരു ടീമിൽ.
Mehdi 78 million.
കാണിച്ചു തരാം. പെട്ടെന്ന് കാണിച്ചു തരാം.
Sagar raises to 80 million.
ടയർ 1
80 million from Sagar.
ടയർ 1 2 3 ഉണ്ട്. ടയർ 1 പറഞ്ഞാൽ നല്ല കിടിലൻ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്. ടയർ 2 അതായത് ഇത് റേഡിയന്റ്, ഇമോർട്ടൽ, അസെൻഡന്റ്, ഗോൾഡ് അങ്ങനെ പോലെ താഴോട്ട്.
Again. Okay, Sagar goes out. Final
ടയർ
82,
വൺ പ്ലെയർ, ഞാൻ
82.
ഒരു ടയർ
Prashant comes
4
in with a
പ്ലെയറിനെ എടുത്തു.
surprise bid at 84. 84, the bid stands. It
ഇതാരാണ്
is
ഇത്?
before the countdown. 84 million by Prashant. 84 million for Prashant.
ടയർ 1-ലെ 1-2 പ്ലെയറെ കിട്ടിയാൽ കൊള്ളാം,
We'll
പക്ഷെ
have to
അവരെല്ലാം
see if there's
ഹൈ
going to
ആയിട്ട്
be
പോകും,
bids
അതാണ്
coming in.
പ്രശ്നം.
84 million for Prashant. Counting down. 3, 2 going once.
ഈ 4
going
പേര് ഒരു
twice.
രക്ഷയില്ലാത്ത പ്ലെയറാണ് ഗൈസ്.
And that is sold.
അവർ കിട്ടിയാൽ കൊള്ളാം.
Okay,
ഓണർ
that
കളിക്കും,
was a
ഓണർ കളിക്കും,
surprise
പക്ഷെ
signing.
ഞാൻ ബിസി
Prashant
ആയിരിക്കും. ഐ
came
എം
in at the
ഗോയിങ്
last second and posed everything.
weekend for FIFA
Right. He was
tournaments.
waiting for the right opportunity
ഞാൻ കൊച്ചി
and he
വരുന്നുണ്ട്
seized it.
മാർച്ച്
And
16
with that, another player added in, guys at the gift EFC, and the team almost looks, complete.
ഇത് കൊള്ളാം കളി സെറ്റപ്പ്.
But we need to remind
course.
Prashant that there is day 2 as well.
Yeah, I think he wants to get done with it. He doesn't want to wait for day 2 of the auction.
You know what? If
All
you're
right.
happy with the team on day
ഞാൻ
1,
വരും.
just take a break on day 2.
FIFA
Might
tournament
as
ഉണ്ട്.
well.
Right.
That's
Or
16
maybe
തീയതിയാണ്, 23
organize a
തീയതി ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ
practice
2 ദിവസം
session.
വരും.
Yeah. Moving on to the next player on the screen. Can we have the next player?
He has a date tomorrow.
Of course, Mehdi has been sold to guys at the gig for 84 million. Next, we have Selchan.
Right. Again, a very good keeper. He has played for Bengaluru. I'm not sure if he's active. Again, from tier 3, can we have bids for him?
Tier 3, of course, starts at 40, but ARP goes right in at 50. Jojo raises it 100 million, 100 million with Jojo. Mehdi raises 105, 105. Cappy 110. Cappy raises 105. Mehdi raises to 115, 115. ARP raises to 125, 125. Jojo raises to 130, 130, 145. Sorry, it is 150. Jojo raises to 150 again. Again, looks like they want to get him signed quickly. Bidding war. Jojo with the last bid 150 million. Noobstorm comes in with a 155. Mehdi 155. Cappy 160. Jojo with 160 as well. Of course, this is another situation where you want a keeper. You want a keeper signed and you want a good keeper. Blanco, have you played with Selchan before?
Yes, I have played with him in quite a few SNPs, and of course, a very good keeper to have in your team. He has experience as well, so I don't think you can go wrong with him, as we can see from the bidding war.
And there's a bid by Maya Prakash with a bid of 195. I think the bidding continues. Cappy comes in with 210 million by Cappy. 210 million from Cappy for Selchan. 210 million, and there's a countdown. Maya raises 215 million. Maya Prakash 215 million. Jojo with a bid for 220 million. 220 million for Jojo. Cappy raises to 225 million. 225 million.
ഇവൻ നല്ല കീപ്പറാണ്, ഇന്ത്യൻ നമ്പർ 1 കീപ്പറാണ്. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല.
Cappy with a bid for 225. Maya raises to 230 million.
ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ബെസ്റ്റ് നമ്പർ 1 കീപ്പറാണ്. എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വേറെ കീപ്പർമാരില്ല. വേറെ
230 million from Maya Prakash. 230 million. Cappy raises to 235 million. 235 million. 235 million from Cappy. 235 counting down. Maya raises again 240 million.
എനിക്ക് വേണമെന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ മേടിക്കട്ടെ. ഏറ്റവും കിടിലൻ കീപ്പറാണ്.
240 million. I think we'll have to hold the countdown over here. 240 million, and the countdown 3, 2, and that is it. Maya Prakash signs Selchan for 240 million.
Right, and that is a good signing for Maya Prakash. His goalkeeper is sorted with that signing. All right, moving on to the next player. We have a Woken Up Sid. Again, I know him. I have played with him in SNPs, and of course, a great player to have in attack. He is from tier 3, can play almost anywhere in attack. is very attack minded and is going to get you goals. So do not sleep on him. Definitely a player to not miss out on.
Right, of course, Sid, we're just going to call him Sid for now. Of course, you're not going to call the whole name every time. Sid bids starts at tier 3, which is 40 million. Of course, the first bid 42, raised by ARP at 56 million by ARP. This looks like more bids coming in. ARP with 56 million. Sagar comes in 58, but of course Raj has a higher bid at 60 million. Dhanush raises 62. Sagar raises 62 million. 62 million. Sagar raises to 66 million. Sagar winning the bid right now, but Dhanush and Raj both come in at 68 million. Raj raises 70 million. Raj. Dhanush raises 72 million. Of course, as you have mentioned,
കിട്ടുന്നില്ല
Blanco,
ആരെയും
the managers have been given the
നമ്മൾ
clean
ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന
sheets
ആൾക്കാരൊന്നും
on
കിട്ടുന്നില്ല ബ്രോ.
player sheets
ഭയങ്കര
a
14
couple of days ago. So I think that gave them enough time to kind of, have maybe at least one practice session, see how they were playing. Maybe if the chemistry works out with their what tactics they have
Right.
planned.
Right. And I think every captain has a plan in their mind, and they have specific players that they have targeted, and I think everyone is going according to it. So it's really good to see.
Right, we had a surprise, Booz Baba going for I think 150 million if I'm not wrong, which obviously all
Right.
of us expected to be over 300 at least, or if not
Right.
300 at least 250. So that was a surprise, and Baller going for 190.
Right.
And then
And
we
we
had
have
Emilio
had
Dave going for 315 million.
right. So this it's quite unpredictable as it always is with auction tournaments.
Because the bid currently at 110 million.
Hi,
110 million
welcome
from
to the
Sagar.
stream.
Sagar bid 110 million.
Auction നടക്കുകയാണ് ബ്രോ. Auction
110 million. Now again, managers, if there's a big bidding war, of course, I would recommend raising the price. I'm sure you can raise the price if it is still day one.
This is auction,
I know
bro.
your bands are still loaded.
Like pro clubs
I
in
would
FIFA,
recommend raising by 10 at
EAFC
least, 10, 20
25.
million.
We have pro clubs, and there
5
are
million
like
increments. We got to
there
go
are
through a
like
holistic
100
pricing.
and so
Last
it's a
bid by
very big
Raj. Raj at
tournament. It's
130
happening
million.
here,
130
SAFA.
million. Cappy
So
raises
it's
140
called
million.
SAFA, and
140
the
million.
server is very good. They have been
Raj
there
raises
for past
145.
4 or 5 years,
million.
and it's going so well. So they are doing a mini auction
150
tournament.
150 million. Cappy
So
raises
they are doing
150
auction,
million.
and I have a team. I bought only one player so far.
150
I have
million by Cappy.
1500
Cappy
million,
150
but I
million.
bought one
Raj
player,
with
only one player for 80 million.
155
I am
million.
not getting anything.
Guys, I'm sure you can get the bid going. You can up the intervals. I'm sure you can raise it up by 10, 20 million
Locket
with
name
each
undo
bid.
search ചെയ്യാമോ players?
Raj raises 165 million.
നോക്കട്ടെ.
165. Last bid 165 million by Raj
ഇല്ല
for Sid.
നോക്കില്ല. Set ആക്കാം.
165 million. I think there's a countdown coming in. Dhanush comes in with 170 million. 170 million for
14
Sid.
captains. There are 14 captains, so it's very difficult, bro. We
Raj
think we
raises
will get one
175,
player that
175.
we like for small, but someone else will just bid.
175 million, 175
So it's
million.
like 1500
Raj's
into
bid
14. That
175
many
million. There's a countdown.
amount. Lock
3,
hurt.
2,
ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
and we have two
I
more
have
bids
seen
coming
that
in
name,
from Cappy
bro.
and
I know
Sagar,
that
180
name,
million.
but he have not
180
registered, I
million,
guess.
180 million.
Register
From both
ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല.
Cappy and
Only
Sagar.
registered players will play.
Raj
Able
raises
to
again
play.
185 million,
Lock
185
hurt.
million
No,
from
it's
Raj.
not there. Good luck. Thank you, Shanks, brother.
185. Cappy raises 190.
This is like 11 players. One each player will play each position.
190 million. Cappy 190 million.
So
Raj
and
raises 200
they will be
million.
able to
I think
play as a team.
this is a good time where we can have increments of 10 million. Won't you say, Blanco?
Of course, I mean that would really help us in
capability
understanding.
carrier. Like based on this
managers
tier.
are free to make an
So tier
increment
1
of
means
5,
top rated,
but
like
we can
radiant
make,
players.
make our job
Tier
much
2 is
easier if we can
ascendant
make an
players.
Right.
increment of 10 or
And
Type
also
3
they
plat,
it
then
will be
gold.
really
All are
helpful
good
for
players actually.
Flamenco
They
who's
are not
been
bad. They
tied
know
up
how
with
to
the
play.
job of doing this counting timer.
So I got
Of course, the
a
last bid
player
coming
from
in with
tier
Cappy,
4,
Cappy to 220
but
million.
no one knows his
220 million
capability.
from Cappy for Sid.
So he was made
Raj
and
raises
mentioned as
225
tier
million,
4.
225
I know
million.
him very well. He played for me once for my team, TRFC.
Now the question is, are both the managers wanting to sign the player, or is there any psychological game
So
going
I
on?
got him for
On
80
either of
million,
them?
which is actually he's actually
This is
worth
something we
tier
have to
2
see.
player.
Raj to 225 million.
So tier
225
4
million,
starts with
think
10
blink
million, tier
thrice,
3 starts with
twice,
40 million, tier 2 starts with 70 million,
and
and
that
tier
is it.
1 starts with 100 million.
Woken Up Sid sold to Raj's team for
Ayo,
225
open up
million.
Sid.
I think I'm not surprised. I mean, he has played with Raj previously, so obviously he knows what he's getting. So, a great signing for him.
Nice, nice.
Of course, moving on
Planning a
to
Valorant
the
tournament like
next
this.
player we
Like,
have on the
see
screen
how they are doing.
is Lavi Boy 10. Again, a very good player to have in your team. I believe he is, uh, tier 3. Again, he plays for MV Unified Gaming. So, of course, we know what we are getting when you get him. So, can we have the bids for him?
No. Everyone will bid. He's a very good player, Levy Boy. I
Right, of
wanted
course,
to
tier
buy
3
him,
starts
but I
at
don't know
40
how
million.
much will
40
I will get
million
it.
Cappy opens the bid at 40, but raises to 42, 44,
I will
44,
wait till others are
44
going.
million for Levy.
Levy Boy.
Levy Mukesh comes in with a 50 million. 50, Cappy raises to 52 million, 52
CB.
million for
So
Levy
they're
Boy. Levy
telling
Boy.
the position also. CB, CDM, CM.
I think I have to call him Lovely Boy now. The bid's coming in.
Right, and definitely a very good player to have in your squad. I've seen him play, and he can really control the midfield, and he was, quite crucial in MV Unified's entire season. So definitely, I would not be surprised if we see it cross over 100 million.
Then, of course, Prashant and Nusam woken up from their slumber, like our previous player woken up. But now we have bets from 4-way bet over here. Dhanush with 82. Cappy raises to 90 million. 90 million from Cappy. Cappy 90 million. Dhanush raises 92 million. 92 million from Dhanush.
അങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിക്ക്
Cappy raises again 200
വെയിറ്റ്
million.
ചെയ്യാം
100 million
ഞാൻ
from
വിളിച്ചാൽ അവർ
Cappy.
കൂടും.
Again, Blanco, this is a question I want to ask again. How much of this is a desperation to sign the player, and how many managers are putting in a bet to play psychological games? And,
I think a
keeping in
lot of the
mind for
managers. Right. I think a lot of managers are trying to play that psychological game as well, trying to increase the prices of the player. That is also something that is going to happen, and I think it will continue to happen. So, I mean, that is when you need to
I
have
tried for
the
him,
idea
Anwar.
that,
He's a Mallu.
the kind of player you are
And I
trying to
couldn't
get. So, that is where experience comes in, and I'm sure these caps are all experienced.
And ARP comes in with a surprise bid at 155, 150 million. Dhanush raises to 160. Again, like I said, there's only day one. The psychological games are high because you want to make your opponent spend as much money and keep your money for day two. And I think Dhanush bid at 160 million is broken by Mukesh 165 the last second. 165 million for Mukesh. Mukesh with 165 million for Levy Boy. Dhanush raises again 170 million. 170 million
Not at
for
all
Dhanush.
surprised with how the bidding war is going on for him. Definitely a player anyone would want to have in their team.
Dhanush 170 million, and I think that is it for the bidding war.
I would say this is a very solid deal to have a Levy Boy in your team for a price tag of 170 million. It's a great deal.
Right, because you never know, obviously we have different tiers for different players, but you never know who are the players who maybe were not able to play because the signing, window was closed for season 3, but they had the chance to practice, so you never know.
Right. And next up, we have Ethis. Can we have details for him on the screen? He is a tier 3 player. He has played for LA Galacticos last season. Can play a wide mid, a CM, and striker as well. So he is quite versatile. And the bids will start at 40 million.
Mukesh comes in with a 40 million right away. 40 million for Mukesh, 40 million. 40 million for Ethis. And looks like there's no more bids going to be coming in. Or is there? We'll have to
നിങ്ങൾ
see.
വിളിച്ചില്ലേ ഇല്ല ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചില്ല
We'll have to see 40 million by
170
Mukesh. Mukesh with a 40 million bid for Ethis. And the countdown has begun. Countdown 3, 2, and Sagar comes in with a bid for 42 million. 42 million for Ethis. 42 million. Sagar bids for 42 million. Mukesh raises 44. 44 million. 44 million. Dhanush and Sagar both raise 46 million. 46 million. Sagar and Dhanush at 46 million. Mukesh raises 50 million. 50 million for Ethis. 50 million. Prashant comes in at 48, which won't count, of course, but he raises to 52, which will count. Prashant for 52 million for Etiz. Mukesh raises 54, 54 million.
ഒന്നുമില്ല ഇവരൊന്നും പോയി നിങ്ങൾ ഏത് പൊസിഷനാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്
54 million for
I play
Mukesh.
LB
Mukesh with
left
54
back
for
and I play
Etiz.
striker but I won't be
56,
available for the
Prashant raises to
tournament like
56.
many bro because I am going for FIFA tournament at different cities so this happens at weekends so I won't be able to participate I just want to
It is Mukesh raises to 60, 60. Sai, we are going by multiples of 2. The 65 will not count. Mukesh with a bid for 60. 60. And Sai bids 66, which will stand, of course. 66. Mukesh raises to 70. 70 million. 70 million for Mukesh. 70 million. 70 million. And there is a countdown. Saib raises 72. 72 million. 72 million from Saib. Mukesh raises 74. 74 million. 74 million. 74 million. 74 million. And we have the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And that is sold. Ethis joins Mukesh's team for 74. I mean, it was pretty clear, Blanco, that from the very first bid that Mukesh wanted to sign him.
Right, and as you mentioned, he has got Athis in his team, and he would be really happy. Moving on to the next player, it is Arkeo Gunner. Again, I have played with him, known him for quite some time. He was part of Thugs in season 1, and then he has played in Poyos Hamanus under me. Again, a great player. I think last season he was part of MB Unified, and of course, as you know how crucial he was in taking MV to the victory that we saw them achieve last season. So do not sleep on him. Great player to have. Can control your midfield completely.
And of course, Gunner starts at tier 2, which is of course 70 million. 70 million. ARP coming with a bid right away for 100, 100. Mehdi raises to 105. Prashant raises to 120. 120 million from Prashant. Mehdi raises 115.
actually very good
Of course, it seemed like a little delay with the bids, but I think we've kicked off the bidding war. Blanco, I think this one we can sit back and just enjoy.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind
pretty
of drink
sure
having,
the war is going to Pretty sure it's going to be a bidding war for him.
Arkeo Gunner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some refreshment. Let the managers fight amongst themselves.
Right.
I'm gonna get back for bidding.
Right.
Arkeo Gunner is
right now at 230 million. Again, this is a point where I would recommend, of
ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ
course,
players
you
ഉണ്ട്
don't have
സത്യം
to
പറയാൻ
follow my advice,
എത്ര players ഉണ്ട്
but you can
Tier 2 ലുള്ള
raise
നല്ല
by
players
10, 20 million at once
അതിലൊരാളുടെ
to
പ്ലെയർ ആണ്
remove the managers who are trying to play those psychological games. Again, in the grand scheme of things, if there is a player you want to sign, I think that 5-10 million will not make a huge difference. Mukesh raises to 260 million, 260 million for Mukesh.
260 ആയി
Madhi raises 265, 265 million. 270, 270. ARP and Jojo both with 270 million, 270 million. 270 million, but we'll have to raise, of course. Mukesh with 280 million for Mukesh. 280 million with a countdown. Maya Prakash again coming in with his rare bid for 285 million.
I think this is going to be the third player that will surpass 300 million. What do you think, Saman?
I think you have just jinxed it. But we'll have to see.
290 ആയി bro
290 Mukesh 390 Maya raises to 300.
There we go.
മൂന്നാമത്തെ പ്ലെയർ ആയി 300 above ആയി
I think this is the third player after Emmanuel. The third player to reach 300, and rightfully so, of course. A very Gunner is a top player. Mukesh raises for 310 million. Again, this is a point I would recommend increments of 10 or maybe 20 million. Just make our jobs easier, guys. Maya Prakash with 350 million, 315, 315, of course. Mukesh raises 320 million.
Maya Prakash took the
best
goalkeeper
330, 340 or higher. Again, you can break the bank. It's still day one. Anyone with the high bid? 325. Maya raises 325, 325 million.
പൈസ ഇല്ലേ നിങ്ങളുടെ
Mukesh raises 330, 330.
ഇനിയും വരാനുണ്ട് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്
Mukesh with 330 for Gunner.
ഈ ടയർ 1ലെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതുവരെ
340
വന്നില്ല
million
ടയർ
going
വണ്ണില്
try. Okay,
ഈ ഒറ്റ
Blanco
പ്ലെയർ
comes in
ഈ
at
ഒറ്റ
clutch.
പ്ലെയർ മാത്രമേ പോയുള്ളൂ.
340,
ആ പ്ലെയർ ഈ
340
പ്ലെയർ
million.
മാത്രമേ പോയിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
Maya Prakash with 340 million for Gunner.
അവർക്ക് 300 അവനാ
And
300 പ്ലസ് പോയത്.
Mukesh
ഇവര്
has
ഇവര്
backed
പോയി.
out. And I think Blanco,
ഇവനുണ്ട്
is that the
ഗോൾ
highest
കീപ്പർ.
bid so far today? I don't remember how
I
much was Jam sold for.
I I I think Nihil was 390. I think that was the
Tire
most expensive, and I think this
Nihal
might be
390
on
390.
level with Razu, if I'm not wrong.
പിന്നെ റേസ് 340ക്ക് പോയി.
Right.
And Gunner sold for 340 million.
ഗണ്ണറും 340 അവൻ ടയർ 2 അല്ല ടയർ 1 പ്ലെയർ ആണ്. നൈസ് പ്ലെയർ ആണ്.
Right.
ഇതൊക്കെ നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ് ബ്രോ. ഇത്ര ആൾക്കാസ് ഉണ്ട്.
Great signing for Maya, and he is looking in a good position right now. Moving on to the next player.
Maya will have to keep in mind that he has only signed 2 players and is already down a good amount of money. But of course, that's his choice.
Right.
Next, of course, Blanco.
Next up, we have Abracadabra. That is quite a unique name, and he's from Tier 4. Looks like a new player, so definitely could be an emerging talent. Just like you, Saman. So do not sleep on this guy. Can we have a bids for him, please? The bids will start at 10 million.
10 million. Jojo with a bid for 10 million. Mukesh raises to 12 million. Mukesh with a bid for 12 million. 12 million. And Milton comes in active after, I don't know, maybe an hour. Milton comes in with a
റാൻഡം
bid for
പ്ലേസ്
14
ആണല്ലേ
million. 14
വരുന്നത്.
million for
റാൻഡം
Milton.
റാൻഡം.
Milton with a bid for 14 million. 14 million for Abracadabra. I have to say that name every time. 16 million from Sagar. Sagar comes in with 16 million. 16 million from Sagar. 20. Jojo comes in with a 20, raises by 4 million. 20 million from Jojo.
ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചു
20 million. Sagar raises
80
22
വിളിച്ചില്ലേ
million.
ഞാൻ 20 അപ്പോൾ എന്തോന്നടി ഇവനെ കൊണ്ട്.
Saga with a 22 million. I think that we'll have to count down. We'll have a countdown over here. Saga with a bid for 22 million. Milton raises for 24. Milton raises 24. Jojo raises 26. Saga with 26 as well. Mukesh comes in with a 28. Milton with 30 million from Milton. Saga raises 32 million. 32 million from Sagar. 32 for Abracadabra. 32 million.
അടുത്ത ടയറായി.
I think is that the last bid? We have a countdown right away. And 32 million going once, 32 million going twice. Okay, there we have another bid. 34 million from Milton and Mukesh. Mukesh and Milton, 34 million. 34 million from
Just
Milton
here
and
to have
Mukesh.
fun.
36. Saga goes for 36 million.
And fun.
Saga with 36 million from Saga. 36 million. Mukesh comes in with 40 million. Raised by 4. 40 million. 40 million. Mukesh with a bid for 40 million. 40 million. If you have the countdown. 40 million going once. 40 million going twice. Going thrice. And that is sold. Abracadabra joins Mukesh's team for 40 million.
Sure, he's going to bring some of his magic to this team.
For legal reasons, I refuse to acknowledge that joke. Blanco, no offense.
Let's move on to the next player. It's Clint Vaz. Can we have the details for this player? He is again from Tier 4. Can play anywhere in attack. Again, a new player, is level 100, so definitely someone who is very active. So a great addition to the squad for anyone trying to build a team of their own.
Again, because he is level 100, obviously, that means he has put in the work. Has played pro clubs, but these are some players that you might want to have as a backup in the squad. You never know what player might turn up, and it's not just about being a good player, it's also about chemistry. So you could be a bad player at one team and the chemistry might just click in another team. And you could
Absolutely
be a bad player in just one season, so you never know. So these are some players that you have to keep an eye out for.
Absolutely.
Saib with a bid for 14 million. 14 million from Saib.
Tier 4 നോക്കട്ടെ ആരൊക്കെ
Saib with a bid for 14 million. 14 million. Prashant comes in with a bid for 16. 16 million from Prashant. Cappy with 16. Prashant with 18. 18 million. Cappy raises 20. 20 million. 20 million from Cappy. Prashant raises 22. 22 million. 22 million. Cappy raises again 24 million. 24 million. 24 million from Cappy. Cappy 24
Fluffy
million.
Panda